mo akwa baba Owia kase boso efri juada ekusifiada
sawo pe kase bo papa ensama wo do boso e wo Ghana ene ma ho do so dia age sawo hye Owia TV
se ya manyosem eya gudie mu nsem eye dwaso nsem ye dikaditi bia ye de bro se ni sitie pepepe babra yemfa bi nka ho na yenyi bi mfim wiase so emu nsem doso radio ni TV ni so obepesa obetimu nsem nyina Owia kase bo e de be bro be bia wobia
anopa nsia ewia from to bre ene enwere nsia bia
bedede ajoanya ko aponoma
nana kwame achima no pambo
kana Yaw Boamah amanfo friend ni bia mo ene mentra
Momo bibia kwa ba weye eye Montie adwumadie ewo Owia television so abzanfo ba bia wo bia ya mama ha emama kwa ba ye sinkonya awia isu bio ye toaso na ye digana ho nkomo ya fa Ghana ho adwene abzanfo se etiri mpedifo se etiriti ya ye nyai echesoa enkosi se ye man Ghana no ebegira mpemprenso a meno mienu nyina betimi de ye nsa esi ye kokoso akase ampane mu odinede nanso ya ba ama yadrum pemprenso a yenyina yefise oman no agina yi no enya de a yetiada da biada yebisi Ghana ho nkonya yedi Ghana ho nkomo na atoato adwene e de afa Ghana ho na yahwese ye man no ebegina yi ene eye march bosome no ne da etoso eye enum ene eya wada na okekese ani a na gese era ye 64th day of the year na sane ye da ye no no enim se ade bi e sadse o twedi amponya krompon de mu no ewie ye pe nti ene soso ye hyase wa awrade di mu sane ye da ye de no no na ye de ehye awrade nsa no ye de ehye awrade nsa eno nti atena se no me ense no nsia ene ye besore ma gudie ma konfo no aba no mo aba besomuo be de ede na Yaw Boamah amanfo frame libia boga Dominic Kwakuboaten ya Grace akosia somua Kukua Veronica Jando asante eboa Benedict nom na eta machie Simon omunyina ka ho bi ena ba bia wo bia na yetimi aba na yaba besomo ene awie oyi se dwumadie wei etwagu ewo Owia television so eto nkyene a join yen ba bia wo bia ewo ye social media handles no so oko Facebook a eye Owia TV Facebook o search Owia TV a ye stream live e honomo oko YouTube a eye Owia TV official ene Owia TV official ene Owia TV ye stream live ho ena oko TikTok so a eye Owia TV official so no ye dwumadie etwagu honum den wa dwenkyere ne unsusie nkomo no a ekoso no wo de toto honum a eja ye bedidi ho nkomo kakra na ya toato adwene ede afa ho ebia opese wo de text message anasa WhatsApp message eba obetime ede afa 0243 220044 so 0243 220044 so anyway abajafo a wo mo ka me ho ama ye digwuma no enie zanfo ora Richard Ajiman eka NPP communication team ho o join me awie ama yatena se video mu asei na ye di nkomo so na Abdul Mujib Rahman operations manager ema State Transport Corporation the etwenitia e friend say STC no ewo asantemantema say osaso leading member of the ruling party NDC esaso eka government communication team home ono so ebe join yen ewo efia say ena Owura Suleimana Mohammed the Ashanti regional organizer of CPP ono so ye the Ashanti regional organizer of CPP ono so eba beke ho na yatena se awie na yedi nkomo abobo nsem no so bebrebe na abusiafo awie ye nkomo a ye ba bedie no ebedoso ebinom se Ghana inflation atiaba from asat ene na watchim no na Ghana Statistical Service the government statistician HSA inflation ate aba begina be 3.2 and 3.3 honum and as I say Ghana yegina say ba man for che say oman a ni inflation and am 3.2 no no niema bo ne sane niema nsam sitie no ene sane amanfo esi hu reflection no e wo mu botom fa no omo fi se entwe ye ye betena se na ye de hu nkomo awie Ghana yenya 69 years ebinum fi se ya che kwa mu dodo ye nuanom aye no omo sha abrabo na se be 69 years ago no be o maduro ene be a Ghana ye duro no se ye boni o se nipa boni ni ye yo se ye nye ni papa mama medi animu ni gina wie ye betena se ni ye di nkomo ye ntimi ni nkomo wa bra ye ja US Iran ene Israel war no a ekoso no nsensem emfa influence still a ye behwe impactor ebenya e wo Ghana so ya te se pedikwanche for wo National Petroleum ye authority NPR no e ya tuja se Ghana ye fuel a ye wo no reserves a ye wo no ebetimi de yakwa be 5 weeks ansana se bia bibi beba kra shocks bibi beba akaye ni a but am for che say 5 weeks dey me here na get say 1 month any be 1 week asem ene ye ken wabra ukọ other countries a omo reserve to say America ye titie ezo mo be 100 years dey egudamu o nti ayire so say dani a omo ebe survive shock bia ebe bia na Ghana ye dey 5 weeks ese 6 weeks no ma na ye koni seni ye be di enkomo ene ewie sa so ye be ko parliament ora Alexander Fenyomakins eja o de chopa ko e de ama interior minister ora Mohammed Muntaka se ensemo a oha hanani kaye na ye sei na mo for police for mo for soldier for che se frakadam na mo ye ni ade no so onfanche no pa ni nyina ye mra na parliament ameki attempt se omo refer Honorable Alexander Fenyomakins said nama the privileges committee ebi no mo che se na chopa no enye enough bibi ohonoma wose ye na at least we a member of parliament and I say we a minority leader and I say we a mrasebedwani na o sore na wakasa I will say e yasem a emu du especially o ka asem no on the floor of parliament ebesi nkunya na ya bobo nsem so kakra ene awie ya te se minority no so more parliament e kasa omo say aban enya sika bi be 855 million Ghana cedis a I will say otua e de ema kokokuafo but be sine se sika no ntua he omo busa se sika na fa hin na yate awie so se CLOSAG Civil and Local Government Staff Association for for one cost strike you omo say free Monday shara eno mo weka bia nsi ba bia CLOSAG members eno mo nsi ba bia so mo ekwa akoye adwuma ye behwe na ye ne leadership no edi enkomo but for now no ja ye mo bonsam so kakra mamo na ye ni di nkomo Ghana nya 69 years yankopon ya adom a echina o 6 of March 1957 Ghana Independence Day na yeso o ma to me kai se me ko school sa mre no sa match pass na ye kono se man ko bia mitimi yare ofie but ni nyina mu no be bia Ghana ya ba bedro nie na 69 years ya ye nyai na bi mu fi se Ghana ye dapafo ye nyam penimfo papa amoma ni yanim it was your classmates ye ne omo sa brabo ase ne be bia o madru te se Malaysia nom te se Korea nom ni ade a ye ne omo nyina si mu pe no be bia o madru ne be bia Ghana ye nanna media da be ne kina ene ye beko ne po ya ben wo mu na yakwa kusan wo mu ho but mampani dada John Ajekum die wo kufo ye ka leaders Ghana ye nya wo mu from independence edibesi ene papa oka ho bi papa kra de ohun Ghana ye independence no what I say ohun Ghana ye fa ho die no if say o play role esumin ewo abamua ansa no no amu susu no e be the president of Ghana odi Ghana so for 2 terms 8 years 2000 edekusi eye 2008 na mampeneda da akofo ede atoja se ma Ghana fo ya bamumu o my Ghana ya asase a eya asase pese o se eye a land of promise any nature na nyankopon ebemo mine so no aye kese na ede yen akọ yenim mampeneda da akofo e o message ede ma Ghana for ahead of your Independence Day no.
A few days to the anniversary of our independence. So naturally I say happy anniversary to all Ghanaians. There's still a lot of work for us to do to move ahead. Ghana is a land of promise, and nature, I believe, means very well for us, and we must all pull together to realize the prosperity and happiness that nature, I believe, wants for us as a nation. So I wish you all happy anniversary and fellow feeling for all Ghanaians, good inclusive governance for all of us, accountable governance, responsible citizenship. I believe the future is bright.
Thank you so much.
Jona ajekum die woko for ena yete ne nka no se oba ye fourth republic yi mu a na je se efri 1992 a ye start ye e democracy ye adwuma ye 1992 constitution no eja ye start se ye de boga na ho bra no a mampenda da akofo ye the second president of the fourth republic, or ye the second president of the fourth republic. Na je say Ghana your first president ye started fourth republic, you know, Jerry John Rawlings, the late son on your first president. Mampenida Dakofo, a second president of the fourth republic. And I ocha say Ghana, Maya, oh, nature crano meant well for us. Inti me and Maya Bemumu, ebe ye. Now, if we say ye explore, say all avenues, sort ya say, maybe I was here, dear, ni febia yam famfa, na twediampo nyankumpon. Ami enema pia also minor ede economy to we the second president of the fourth republic the messenger or edema ye nyankopon ya adom 69 years ya Ghana ye die no enom na je say ehonsem eno no na ye nto aso ye dem okọ parliament na ena ne yate say okọ parliament the interior minister honorable Mohammed Muntaka or ye MP edema this year wo asoase constituency na papa at the bill be akwakoto parliament se parliament gitumu a abusia for henceforth ye frɛ bibi Ghana for ye kra na ye call for sade no se obetie ye so obi akwakowia bode obi akwakowia menken obi akwakofa obi banche obi nkwamu nam na obi akwakoyi ye se ya jeli no onko dem 5 years onko dem 10 years onko dem 8 years onko dem 7 years na Ghana for bi kra no krevi se baby aye dro no o se ye de abrofo ne de ni bi obi ko ebone ketu bi ye se okwakwa community service ebi anka baba yara sports stadium a Owia TV ye wei na nka stadium ne ho afu ene ade menka se ho afu but ebi a baby afu ni ade a na nka nipa na wa ye bone no se asokwa magistrate court ena a sentence no a na ye de community service ato no so na ye de abone ne bo so ya hye ne sa uniform ne bi so ya boa ma stubborn den na me prapra so me prapra na sa ade no na nipa pi sa bre na nipa pi e ka no na empenimfo kire se Ghana mra no ye ni bibi sa wom ene the interior minister a movie se omo de sa ade no e be call parliament ama parliament ajetum ye be free bibi community service bill omo de kwa akoto parliament enim parliament gitumu a president be sign na baba ye mra wo Ghana enya boni bia na obia ya ye de ne be kwa akoto prison ye de ne be ko jail ye de no e be kwa akoto nipa ne mra no be di be 2 years okodi be 3 years on komra no na ke se ne criminal asem no abroso kra na afa no be boni no na kese na yenko eye honorable Muntaka mra eja nkomoyi community service bill e ho nkomo yenko tie nchichima ode mai.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I'm sure that my colleague knows that one of the reasons for this bill is to help us to decongest our prisons and to ensure that people with minor offenses are rather given non-custodial sentencing instead of just caging them and not having the ability to feed and maintain them. So, Mr. Speaker, it's basically to help us set up a framework to ensure that we decongest our prisons and we do not just sentence people for stealing banana and plantain, but rather get them to do community service that will enhance community unity and prevent repetition of minor offenses just being in the prison. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable.
Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka ena yetene kano ya soase mrasebe dwane ena na ochichirimu sa community service bill ya omo ede akwakoto parliament enim no for as we speak bill no ewo constitution and legal affairs committee no omo enim or parliament they also omo ye ede efa sa mra we hu bia no wodomo eye ede afa wansana wonum ede ababeto eye floor no na also omudidi hu nkomo suggestions they also omudi sim yes so omu yifrim ne nyina na kese omo ede hu dwuma na fei omo apase ama koto president enim ama president ede nsa ahyase ntiniama na amanfo bi no ebusa so obi abone ketua bia ye na kwakotum na magana prison nyina ye mase den sezei ukọ Ghana prison ahodo nyina eze nipa no ayebone de but any kwansi treat it sabi say aboa bi so hu still ano da so ye nipa ti be bi ye de ne kwakoto so no o se sabi esefata kakra enti we ye honorable Muntaka enchechemu ode ma ye e parliament eno no ye guso ade mo parliament na honorable Alexander Afenyomake no ye afutu MP so ye minority leader na ose ade bi ekoso na officers ye nyina ye bu ye ni guso ya me ye ni anko ho ene ye fa ne tra ba ye ko ye nim no Ghana ose ye so ano ose emra president ba amra sebe fiem no ye nya amra sebe fo binom ye nya Ghana fo bi a na omukuta eye placards ewo parliament na omo asema na ewo placards no so nyina eye se eye Ghana ye former finance minister Ken Oforiatta oye kromfo wabokro no ene wadwane akope ba bi ate ene ye hu no ene ose sade no besi ne yemfa ne nkogina asemdi bia ena yen se danya akwadu bia ye de bo papa no enti se ne obi gina ba bi kaso wo kromfo ene wadwane afa Ghana sika ede akotena brochire ne ye pane ne ye hu no a na kwam bisuo no na tentrene ene democracy ne kebima nkabi no a yesi ye de ye adwuma na emrasem na yesi Ghana ye de boy ho safohene se rule of law eye adwuma no ye koya na ase e bai enti sade no yenhwe na yenso ano na ebi ankosi ebiwo onabo Alexander Afenyomake.
We should all be fair in how we treat ourselves, especially those who are not in this chamber to respond to allegations. Mr. Speaker, if any member on this side had printed a picture of a minister of state or a former minister from our friends opposite, I'm sure none of them would take kindly to it. So I will plead through my own classmates, steady mates, colleague at the bar, Honorable the Femeko Eche Roxen Kwame. I will plead with him. He is a chief whip for his side. That never again should such a thing happen. Our side, we are not going to pursue it, and because we are assured. So I'm not resiling from that assurance. But to the extent that the colleague is a junior brother of Mr. Ken Oforiatta, a former finance minister of this republic, no court has found him guilty. We can do our politics, but to also print his pictures deliberately. And that day, the whole world's attention was on this chamber. I would plead through my friend the chief whip to ensure that in future any such action is curtailed, controlled, or stopped by him, so that this house would get the needed peace. Because, Mr. Speaker, if we don't stop it, a certain precedent will be set where maybe any of us from the backbench could also do something against a serving minister of state. Perhaps when that is allowed, we may not be able to control the consequences of it. So it's a humble plea, and I want to assure the Honorable Duke Oforiatta, who has persistently, because I was not in the chamber, he still insisted that the family is so concerned that as a caucus we have not dealt with this matter, and I had to rush into the chamber to make this plea. I don't intend to litigate it, but I am pleading with the chief whip and the leadership of the majority caucus that enough of Ken Oforiatta's name in this chamber
and the persecution and the attack on his reputation. He also is a human being, a Ghanaian. He has a wife, he has children, he has extended family, and not the least, he has a brother who is a sitting member with us. So, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Alexander Afenyo Makinena Yetene Nkanom Weyamra na Oche Mrasibijafo nyina adwene ede esiso se owura na ye ka ne ho asem ne nua nimpon ye funu kromo ade o eye munua a omo ne nyina wo Mrasibijafie mo no mo ente koba sa atwetwe ase ye de asem to no so wabra o man bia chese kwadu bia soso no attorney general anase aban aso ye bi mfa kwadu bi mo no so awie sika na se wafo man na japade ya na kwan bi so no omo ene no eni ne ye na emra efutu Mrasibijani lawyer Alexander Afenyo minority leader ka ne nsɛmwie ye cheche ne nsɛmwie ya eja osreye to Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Makɔ animuo no ono so sɔre kasai na Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Makɔ esusu eya no to Honorable Alexander Afenyo ne MPP MPs no ene Honorable Kenofri Ata na busuanim so omo beka kyerɛ omo prenye premfa so omo nka kyerɛ omo de hye no se ba bia wakɔta bia no womra so se ne husu nsa abrobe no wonfa Ghana kapre Ghana pin kura medin wono mo a na ne udwane wa bra obi ampam wo omo nka nkyɛ ne so womra na ometena kuri mu na fidi wo bia no omo ene no nka Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Makɔ.
I am pained that this matter is having some adverse impact on Duke. I am pained. Yes, I am pained because I can gauge the mood. But it's about his elder brother's conduct. Everybody is saying, come and account for us too. I believe that if he were here and going through the processes, nobody will mention his name. So on this note, I want to assure him that we will not antagonize him. Please, we will not antagonize him, especially when his sensibilities are concerned. But we want to urge him to urge his big brother to come home.
Roxanne, Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Makɔ one so majority chief whip na yetene nkare nyina Kenofri Ata ho nkomo a ekopie Mrasibijafie a ne nua nimpon Mrasibijani officer kwan omode ne faso entwa yi na minority leader sorry ye de adesre to ne nua no mandisi MPs nanim se entwa ne hwe no man kokukuru bibisa ama enkosi se aban no de kwadu de charge bi de subuo bi ebe Kenofri Ata former finance minister say wadi Ghana sika sempoa anase teku wafa Ghana japade bi no e say etutwa ombo no kwadu de ne kogina court a afei na nkomo wi ya hyase sense momo no kwadu bia na sadede wi ebe koso ejiwei eye de SCC ewo Mrasibijafie kakra eno no na ye hwese ye be call minority no ho na ye ne wo mo akwakode enkomo abusuafo na the minority members of parliament NPP for no ena omo kire se aban aba Mrasibijafie ama Mrasibijafo no agya tuma manisika be 855 million Ghana cedis se kokwakuafo no eke bia aban di wo mu na je se kokwa aban atoto deda a ontu aka no MPs no ama aban sika se onfa nko no nkotua emfa ema kokwakuafo no bisine ne due MPP for no kire se sa 855 million Ghana cedis na omo approve ye de ema aban no se omo entuatua emfa ema kokwakuafo no 1 cedi kura no omo entua ma ekuafo no emenei chese ehun deda wono eye ewo Mrasibijafie enya semketo ye hwese ye be call minority MPs no ho na enkomoyi yakwakoje mu enchiremu ye ebrebei ena omo approve se sika no de ma aban ena ebrebei na wo se aban tua sika na ena koko no eye ebrebei de last year de aban toto ye anasa afi de aban ekwakototo ena omo approve se sika no de ma aban se onfa enkoye hwe se yebenya minority no na ye ne omo edi nkomo na enu ache susu no ya tese Ghana adwumefo bi eco strike Civil and Local Government Staff Association of Ghana. I twenitia a friend say CLOSAG omo eco strike. Omo say omo ni aban agreement bi omo ye negotiations kra keke kaniama bebre abom ema omo atena se agreement 2019 ye negotiations bibia wie omo condition of service ene omo salary structure no omo edi ho enkomo omo fi se Ghana otena se a opa adwumayefo market ya nye o market ya sa kese yemfo mo nye hwe a eye CLOSAG members ebi ameken obebusa se CLOSAG for no eye hemfo a CLOSAG for no ebi eye adwuma ewo ye district assembly okọ DC bia officer DC district assembly no ohun DC for no omo offices ne baby omo ye adwuma no adwumayefo ho nyina meka na se about 90% and 100% omo ye CLOSAG members. Na fe okọ Ghana hospitals government hospitals na bebrebe adwumayefo honum no ebi CLOSAG members ena okọ baby to say birth and death registry amanfo bi friend Bondi am friend Bondi ye wo ubewu so hu na birth and death registry hoso no baby ye birth set no also so no we kese onyina CLOSAG members nkwa any other state institutions CLOSAG members egu honum na omo kire se aban ni omo ani ni ye omo ketua fia bi na omo ni aban negotiations since 2019 about 7 years ni ana meba 7 years was say ana no ma ya dia ba beduru ne ase abantwi nani omo kofa asem ne ba bia na hwetire sam so mo kire se if Monday yankopon ya adom a Monday eko omo workers nyina hwe no bi ensi adwuma mu when a CLOSAG member bia ensi adwuma mu se oko na wakwakoye adwuma nti CLOSAG for womo adwalai pa wonom adwalai enya asem ke 20 ebere se yebenya CLOSAG leadership no na yedi enkomo na ebusanfo mamenko minority no ho na yenkodi enkomo kakra Dr. Isaac Yaw Opoku ewa homa no so Offenso South MP mamene no enkodi enkomo doc ewie yamo ha o
ejo suminu
na ho ye de
ame adumo wone mo mpae boy ho ye pa
ye de radio say na enra me hu se no wa hye Wellington boot a na okọ afuom na ekosi se ni ewa afuom ho
media afuom de eno ana makwa ntina nyama de foforo emom na ye pese ye kwakuafo ne naso ankasa nze obi kura aka ne ba bi se koko na kwakuafo ne sent so ayate so no omane je ho papa tini ye pese ye kwakuafo no ne ko hunu se situation at saying ye tifri omo ankasa enim ye hunu omo the real plight of the cocoa farmer ntina eko na ye interaction ye ne akuafo no eko ye
na enumu ne yate na ened na wie say ye say yesi ye twabe 855 million Ghana cedis bi e di amama mpani ni aban no se omumfa ntuatua koko akuafo eka ena amanfo busa se eye eka de he ena aban e di koko akuafo a mode se sike ya ma aban se wonfa enkonkonko tua yi
mini ase we de wudi busa ebi se sa ansemu ya na omo kan no eye afie we pe na ye tibio wakoton koko Bank of Ghana say koko receipts eba womo adwosio the far Bank of Ghana nkwa eye $3.9 billion koko ni yakoton ya yenya sa sika no na ya na ye ka say yi 800 and something million say yemfa nkotuatua eka me unu kakra womo eka so mato koko ya say akuafo sika akoshemu amontuaye over 11 billion na sa okoyi 800 million na sa na we no bosome bia se bedura fikra na ka dada no kra o kra no na wontuaye you don't really understand so 3625 no mantua mate so about 2500 kra no eno kra no so montua se kwiani sisa koko kra onya ba bi kra nko no akotono Cocoa bottle cry and say why a thing. I just say fertilizer bag na kuafo di omo cocoa egumu. Enti aban no me hu se na ne nye hu se cocoa industry no obe hwesu biemu na egu no opeso ogu na wo me ye hu ebisa ne wo ye die etete obia akuafo no omo high papa so omo high papa akuafo ne license buying companies no te bia wo mu komu no enya asam ketwa enya politics na ye but omo situation real ade a kwani wo kire no akoton ukoko na for a free November yen tuawaka December yen ni bronya January atwam February kura san atwam na yen tuawaka sabe obia ya adwuma na nka bosome na yen tuaneka sabe de ama no
Baronabo amanfo so binom ka se eye mo MPP fo no mo ka mo jato ho no mo na akofa we nyina ba eno so mo no mo
ka mo de hia
yese mo ko board ka
almost say obi a forensic audit me de mesre auditor krono say oma Ghana fo hunu say 2017 na omo hand over ama MPP no na a clean slate na omo neka bia ho senso eka bi wo ho a auditor no me hunu eka dodo a omo no boto ho ene ne nanado e de ba beka ho omo no ba en say omo kono omo anya clean slate ho omo bo ka ne bi to ho so ho na nado ne ka no boy en cry de onya bibi de kire se sa cocoa swollen shoot viral disease na say cocoa ne nyina no wa rehabilitate or your rehabilitation 70,000 hectares almost can on boy and almost kire se omo we ne de na menua wo de no to nchen ya sa kwani ya wakoton ne cocoa ayentua ne kai sa nkomo we ono fa ho ben Sankomo we are yedie wano cocoa farmer no fa ho ben ya cocoa farmer ahwe Ghana sa anytime we beton cocoa bia no ya ma cocoa farmer no kese a na ye 70% o 60% na mu 60% na de ya fa ene na ye de bu oman ye de ya kwan ye de ya hospitals ye de mass scholarships any ade na Wapsa beka twa ho beka kire me say medika enti na wontimi entua meka enti tam one ye fixed price at 3,600 no na enim say cocoa board for deka
okay na mo say even 855 million Ghana cedis na mo approve di ama aban say onfa nko chiechia cocoa akuafo no eka no kra no sela akra wontuai
na me just say no wa approve the saying see you got cocoa when you're $3.9 billion for multiply exchange rate here. Now be catch them say wa approve the me see can got 3.9 no what they multiply 10 kura and 39 billion. And the affair now go pay sika free here on the betri America.
Oh, okay.
So but apart from that there no kura no yentua obusa kwani bia yentua obusa kwani bia yentua neka
na eno na basa doc agric minister ne finance minister mo be arrangement bi ne nke bi o ma parliament aba be chechirem die ntia sa sika we yakọ na so still akoko kwani no ne nsa enka ne sika
my filing agent question they say agric cocoa board no as a finance minister ase nti my filing agent question they file ya nanka ya ma opportunity no nanka minister na ba na oba be yi ya no my filing agent question nso bepem ne ye mama kwenya ma minister no ma na mom ye committee no ye frɛ your friend is saying your friend cocoa board mpanyimfo ma mo be share your committee no oba ye just say ahotoso bia enim ahotoso bia enim ahotoso bia
ani ye papa bia mamo
dabi aso kan ye chese de ka na cocoa ba yi previous government so de ka na nsem ni bebre na Cote d'Ivoire for krati o cocoa so sankomo we woni kwani kodi ni san wo de meka betua Cote d'Ivoire for ti o cocoa so na ye den so na Cote d'Ivoire for cross almost system of trading no completely different from here there ekwan omo no fa so to omo cocoa no ene ye there no nso so ye dantamo so Cote d'Ivoire for there no omo fix price back for main crop drew light crop on no must fix another price. Yeah, the any weighted average. Yeah, Ghana cocoa betibia, say a main crop beano, say a light crop beano. Nina, your mount price about. What if for the no from time immemorial and this so no more dear no ever be yeah a excuse say nunti any entry for kana. Almost excuses no woman a dozen do. Omunya no montia for no eka. Agoko industry no entry GDA kakra entry memrem.
Okay.
And then line a friend is saying extension officer cry entry mem kuku ni ho. Osro okwa kwani na kwani na be den. Kuku amikoton ye kra ye entry ameka. Na zo be oba mensan kodom koko ho enye debiem.
Ba say doc utie cocoa board susu ncheche mo mode ba omo se ene cocoa board no wadwaman so ate aba from sese kra se ene kra na number $2,800 inti omo cotton sa omo ntimi meton no bodada no metutum emfa makuafo se kwan bi so no enketo asomu ana
eno na da bia menya akwanya bia na meka se omo mfa chewpa emma cocoa akuafo so ho sebe enfomso de wani pa ho so ho nti aye enfomso ena amasa elo mpa chotemenka
document on kapa
aha nti omo mfa chopa ema wo mo oh ye wo committee bi wo cocoa board your friend producer price review committee omo na ede advice koma omampanyin se afie cocoa no ese eto ne sei na producer price review committee no finance minister na nke se oye tutreni ona se nko oye chairman ebia adagenti no ama obi akwakosi na nan Bank of Ghana governor no owoso ono antimi nkwa no ama obi akwakosi na nan trade ministry ho nsianamu ewo ho license buying companies omo nsianamu ewo ho holiest omo nsianamu ewo ho ena cocoa board for nankasa omo deputy chief executive in charge of operations ono so ewo committee no so enti committee no ena omo kotenasia cocoa board mpanyimfo no beka se afie ye cocoa ye beton no next year no ye say sika say ni ebenyan eno ne ye frɛ no achieved FOB so and now the bema sa producer price review committee for no and o maka say oh say ne benya dia and ye say ne de bema akuafo and then your friend the minimum guaranteed price and to onya cocoa board for mpanyifo na no obisa wo mo say producer price review committee no kotena ase no e dey information amode ma wo mo na ye guess work na ye speculation na wontumi nya ne sa ntina me say o mo fa che opa ma cocoa akuafo no if you say omadwen ye omo say ombetimi aton cocoa no on the spot sa akwawie you don't do that.
Okay.
So you don't do that. If it at a question time ebepim ne nyina no we ye o projection say afia ibesimono meti cocoa 850,000 metric tons na emu 70% echo 80% there na what ton forward so what enter into contract with your international buyers when ya sa wi a wo sika wo benya no eso ntumi ntibiem so eno ntina wa ho a cocoa bo no yente so da no so eno ntina yente so da no na so ka sa wo be sports trading kwa de a eno de da bia no wo be kwa ho yehia mu esa mistake no na ye radrande abe ye ya e de abeduru ba bia ye de yeduru na nya se amansan dwa so na ate aba fam cocoa no se dodo na no maton ese cocoa aka e kakra bi pe so as all case we rely on spot price debia you be this ankonwe
mate
anando abreso say price no every 3,000 about 1,800 sankonwe say ye ni yewura kofo abreso kokobo esan etiba from sankonwe ye ni enti wo mo fom so a wo ye so wo man trade forward no ena de ensunsanso we e de aba cocoa price ekoya ko do 13,000 some run ye turn forward enka you bet me crowd to cocoa mkra biem kra sese kra
yeah dog nyame nsira pa no adaje ne nchechemu a wanya ede amaye wie yeguso a yedi nkomo no eduru ba bi na ekire yadwe ne ebe nya wonchiremu a yebesa so aba ho bi nyame nsira
mo so pa medamase
for we Dr. Isaac Yaw Opoku woye NP edema desia wo offense south abato empesua so wo Ashanti region nti we cocoon sensam otrese aban no Parliament approve about 855 million Ghana cedis say omo emfa nkotutu akoko akuafoka besina ye kase ena ade no agye ne ho baabi a wonomo enhu baabi a wonomo ede efe bia enjene yese ho nsem no ye hwesa ye be close sack for no ho na ye ne wonom akwakodi enkomo omo condition of service a womo eka ho asem se enkoye anu nti womo declare indefinite strike. Omo declare strike from Monday. Nyankopon ya adoma Monday ede eko se hwe no omo members anko adwuma no hwe se ye be call omo atena ye na ye ne omo akodi nkomo na if possible kra labor commission anyem bia wono ate close again semi omo kan say omo say from 2019 ono ma di nkomo ya labor commission ye de na de fa ho anu nti omo atena ho ame aba bedru this point close a declare strike he yebe say yebe call ni a Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations say adie yi omo ye ni de ni close members say Monday onomo enkwadwuma omo twenya ahwene saa and say quickly the minister Ura Rashid Pelpo ebetutu anamoni leadership of close ageshia amebia enankosi ne Monday no ne bia omatwe asan mind you nyankopon ya adoma china Friday holiday indi ene ya omo declare strike no said ne benimfo movie ne bi oma anye bibia enru Monday no bia ye bekọ birth and death registry say ye kwakọ birth set bi duro no na workers ni nyina ofie ye nya obi ema na nya birth set mu omo tena ho ye kura ne nsaka ne say na omo ofie nteno no mame ema bedwafo akwaba ye binua Sule atenase mame ema na kwaba na eni enkomo na kura de Independence Day nkomo ozenke jama CPP for so ozenka ye jama CPP for ngwa neka omu ye ni omu din komo. What was the vision? What was the plan? Anki de Ghana faswa ebia minu mienu ye nya abotre ye kotwa de ni mu a besine Ghana ina yesi we ye still a nkroma ne ma bi oyeye ene ni da so besine ye ni da ko zumbuzu nkroma na ye Ojaze. Ya ma bebre o hono mu a. Tema motowe. You go so can schools of the Kwame University of Science and Technology. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Dibia obinum bia. Atomic energy. And energy ya ko hin. Ma start nura. Da. Energy nsema na American Iran ne Israel e dia bomi. We started long ago. Oh. Kenenka African cuz you giant in can you discuss it I mean can count. Wow. And then in some way them from US a bit service omo base o Ghana. O Ghana. Ajam kuma na mpese be sikura o na brabo mu say mbrof ba be si military base o Ghana. And ma dey ya. Adaye din kuma ayi birthday na John Mama. O share ayi for US pan for Ghana. Adaye di Kwame Nkrumah birthday na US is it Africom commanding officer no eba Ghana obesia president Mahama no some commodity you don't deserve celebration but president go for say Ghana a land of promise even nature kra no meant well for Ghana because bibia Ghana will be bibia Ghana yasasi ebi ewo so but adey Sule adey it's not about resources it's about leadership yenim komono Ghana at 69. Ebinom say your classmates I know almost start here Malaysia. Is it Korea meboa? Malaysia, Singapore, Korea. You know almost start here. Eno mo konwa. Ghana ya kechi. Sule ade. Ede na ya ante Nkrumah se. Ye nya abotra ma Nkrumah, ama Kwame Nkrumah, ene ni CPP. Amfa ya nko. Soja fo iba ye kigri be say ade a Ghana ye say. Sule maminti o. Esther maminti o. Okay, me just so. Ya hwefo ne yetifo nyina. Na me mo boso djuma pa moye. But then this is my first time. Yes. Fantastic studio. Yeah, that's it. Ya bon person nyame ma entimi one of the best studios stations in Ghana. Amen. And beyond. Amen. Munya djuma den. Amen. Ejina mo so. Amen. Na me nwa, you can independence celebration you don't deserve to discuss it. Say you celebrate independence. E kwan be so. Send then ke ye hwe yemfi idea. What is 79 years ya? What is 69 years? Na sebi we do tibeto. Unibi, nya obedi, unibi, sebi obakura ne ko. I say ummo brebia. Akohoma kura ne boden. Na say useni pa no hwe ko wukura. Wa ye kura no entimi enya obi barrier. Ko ummo brebia. Yeah.
situation na Ghana you home to see no kase mam ka se menchiro kwam no je independent ma Ghana no o ka sembi o say now we have gained political independence now we are on the road to gain economic independence then kuma aka nyina say se yenya ya fa hundie politically no yembe fa hundie ewo isika semu ne ya brabom no started the vision say we industrialization say mine no industrialized economy what can say nyame adom resources and the gold timber cocoa the cocoa enje cocoa asemka go first leading producer of cocoa and the cocoa ekura na ye produce wa and egu dem kura and nkoma wudi yendun twa kuafo ka cocoa that first kuafo depend on ehwe omoyere ehwe omma and the cocoa wakoti o wakokari awie sikapo edi twa ne ka amana nyisika ne bekoto dwene di no and the ebi ni wo ni ya bad economy a yempan for nkuma gya oban ma o mantimi anya abeduru ne hwe nkuma bae na atomic energy kuma be establish here unzo nkuma tam ni o events and glass company wano
glass factory is it tapa aboso glass factory yes
miami krum wanchi ni o tomato factory wano oko esiremo
wanchi ba
yes ba
okay
ni o tomato factory wano oko esiremo ni o beef I vetro yem feature ye events and atonsu kwa industrial
yes atonsu shoe factory
no industrial
yes shoe factory
a lot of factories
timber firms are gu
ni na atonsu e kwa mo fi mo ha yin
yes every kumase mall e dey konyina na nyina e factory so they are kitchen
industrial area
it's true
it's the best establishment
it's true
see ye bedi ho you know kase steps aye custom officer wo ha ye
ye wo amekom traffic
Anwaga junction
on
who say your pencil factory or
your day
pencil factory
pencil
and a book factory me no pencil editor
pencil I made it tree
make a be natural as is your power take your cameras na call factory si wo abako Roma say go nua ye de be pencil and be go on
wow Ningi na ye Nkrumah vision.
On say me fam feel
yes, we didn't Kumasi now. Yes.
We never think ye economic independence. No, e kwa ye nam so no. Ene I did years toothpick. Ye importo. Manches ye importo. Tomatoes ye importo. And again economy like Ghana.
Eni ekofa ntozo Burkina ya yekum.
Yenkofu. Abe inim kwa no kai ye vigila events akuma dan. So you do rough, you do never bro. And then a boy said, "Didn't so about Coco." Munya, then come my corruption now. I do cry say, "Sebi, I more." We don't deserve to celebrate independence.
I don't know. President John Dramani Mahama said this year's celebration ebesaswa koso ewo the Jubilee House. Ye nye parade nkoboka. Bia nkoye celebration bia nkoboye
ka
sa we Jubilee House dey gina chira yen ko adwuma
the cost involved say o man no eco holiday say chira yen ko adwuma no you beg for that
you declare a public holiday
you know the cost
yet na fee no
be come man how say ka bo bra bi dia na ka say you celebrate birthday you ka for celebrate birthday no how mo say no bra na wo mo bra o so ka yen Jubilee House no every district be independent
yes district to be a baby
you know how much it will cost let's assume it's going to cost us even 10,000 Ghana cedis multiplied by 276 districts munya e ka say na ye bo na o man ye mo bra sebi matu sebi ye mo bra abra na obia o man good foundation. Is it Usifia ni here pan foundation? We foundation here. So the blocks on the and the Coco. From 1957 by 1966, Nkrumah established a very nice foundation for Ghana. He knows the economy will grow. So establish here Akosomo Dam. Tamron Yanam say Akosomo Dam a waste because we don't need that quantum of
energy. No.
Then the soon.
Baby and
amen there ya kwakra events and car power ni nema. You see said joy or money dream. Na buidam. We don't come start buidam. Are you aware?
Yes.
When establish when started Buidam. A basin there. Afina Yan Montmewi Buidam kwa. Even movie kwa how many
what and the moment. Yeah.
Munya. Okay, maybe a day of shame. You
see it,
na 19 is so. Na you pay your young man, you know, Munyani, you know, sorry. Malaysia, Singapore, Korea. And they can say, you be visa. Same kwa visa. Aha, yina, me no tio yina bi di kan say eh visa ko Singapore. Event Korea ne.
Yebekọ.
Meanwhile, obi ya wo one no wo ya wo mu the same year. And the same year kwa even the same era. But it's been bobra. Amende wo sa onima e ko say ukodinachi.
Yema ehye amanfo bi ye say Ghana kra no. Malaysia besua abe na ye de nkwan no. E de apetese etwa bi didi fufu no. O besua afri ye ho.
O fa na hanom. Ana no e na ye the major resource or the developer.
Yes. Yes, so still egusu de nkwan. Egusu twa bi apetese.
E de apetese. O le say nkwan ye di. Na nyaka na ajongo. Ayi no adwena ngasa.
Adwena.
Ye den. Abayi ne twa ni akwhye no.
Ni akwhye no.
We are not just a serious country.
Me kai se misano na epeba me nana o adweno o wibia na o de afa ne nsem se na o de asraye.
First of all, Mason for no the red man kaya. Omo site ya and no de sra.
Ai Mason for no.
It mean ni say bit my nkunu no.
E bit my nkunu. Ibaya.
So why can't we add value to it? Agui blacksmith me bad man here sorry mazi. And I'm blacksmith for omo so muja.
Adwe
no
Manzi for no.
Unim.
Sa.
Oh.
Omu jana ya no maso no buruburu no.
Serious aipa. Serious aipa idu soja. So we could add another value to it. And then yanko forest. Embunua.
Not only it gives higher finance than ordinary wood.
Yes.
Okay.
And the heat no. Yes.
Heat no
yes.
To melt something.
That day no.
Heat in the fridge move
and to
is unable to melt that day. Remember that we are during the melting point.
But I think go be my
that day during the melting point. But what they agree hono. Fena heat in the free move high enough to once that day on the melting point.
Yes.
And they say in no melting point na intimate nani. This officer one nani na here heat ya higher than that.
Okay.
And the agree no it produce more heat than the woman use blacksmith for now remold that there and use agree instead of eja.
It doesn't make sense here. Another resource we can add another value. And no agree they no the cocoa haban kasa. You see e moja dro.
Cocoa haban.
Cocoa kasa omom no dro no. Omo use cocoa haban pa medicine. Haban no. And the fruit no kasa. The value in cocoa. The value in cocoa.
E dey any more chocolate in
chocolate in there and on our way.
Say from say cocoa produced by from say PBC. Produced by
your cocoa processing company.
Yes.
No, produced by.
And you produced by.
And a processing company for nanka omo ye chocolate in it.
Omo ye chocolate in it.
Ye omo ye no say na yedi na say na omo ye.
Okay. Ye do na akọ no correct.
Ye we see import to be ba. Omanya enne ye produce cocoa no. Ni ye say Robins ni na akọ. Na obi na twa Boamah ye. Abra finish product in there. Oye blue twa wona obi twa Boamah ho. Say me na ma produce ade no. It me ton say opa bra opa member. But because we add the volume no and obi na twa Boamah say na me ton opa bra opa member.
Edi ni man say edi ayeti.
Nwa.
Ni anom.
Eti nyankuma enti no ko pay economic independence amai. Nanka ya de ye ho. Nanka Iran ne US ntokwa yi. Nka mfa ho. Nti o si tetama oil refinery mai. Yo have vision. Na ye discover crude. But now you started establish tetama oil refinery. Ana man follow crude ba ebe refinery wa. Nigeria follow the bag na be refinery. Anya me adom nkroma events omanpanyin kufo.
Ebe discover yes oil
events crude mine.
Yeah.
Nanka ucho fo nganton kwam. O refinery wa hanom. Wona crude wa.
Ka we de nkenwa na say yes sir ya
capture point and tema close what could find it what they are for a moment to bog are you for
boss for
no nanka it be seen there your crude your refinery and so import for about my one
set a refinery na anwe ni si na no na meet say President Mahama ka say they've revived it
a year. For how long this rhetoric ya tiabre Tamar refinery and then what say infrastructure yeah bre eso ye egosiaga abro bi nyansa mu in the 50s so said abajimire what me see refinery my wo sa I put into use no untimi nya ade wo sia wi o wo kika ne ma minu abo mama na adwuma no wo untimi nya he commander sugar factory obi asi ade na ma wo ana ade na akọ redundant o say be re-establish no and say o be start from scratch o
nyese wona wo be sine foforo
da bi ade no ho just above from wo be kan ne ma bi na ya adwuma e be sin da yentimi nya
na no kre kai se o mo de wo no
yetime ko si factory ya factory bi you don't have raw material are we a serious country minya other general bar every year bi o ya report wa scare farm on phone say it's half of our GDP revenue is sakano e move 50% there ni nyina ko amanfo woto ya establish yoko ya establish events and office of the special prosecutor office be bre and so e be sin the corruption na adukure
iguzu wia
are we a serious country so we don't deserve to celebrate our independence minya what's the celebrate yet so a nka ye meye afis one your friends and 31st yeah dey
31st night yeah all night yeah bomb
oh friends and so what's that show for the year my friends
new year resolution
look at China we have to do a resolution with us year baby independent a day of resolution say this year we are giving ourselves a KPIs say in the year 2026 by 31st 6 March 2027 what's the guy it me A B C and D that you could do 2027 yeah better na say last year me president mama me kaze me A B C and D Ghana for matima ya na you kwatena say fans amachi amankola be bre ama fo twitwa hwe awia hye omo kwa amfaso bia maso maye ko ye no kwa even Brazil independent you papa anya bia our independence has been consolidated it must be fine but the major idea say you be economic independent na me no nka ye han say you tukwan ye to bomo ye nra uti ye Ghana for mo kata
na Ghana for wo kata Ghana for wo Dubai Ghana for wo Iran ene sa Middle East ho no
minya Ghana for mo ko too much minya ye mo tuto mo Middle East ni ka se wo unyindi because you have a bad economy
omuni ni da so bia watena
bibia ni wo nya bibia ni wo
ti obi
government come but the same aye wo no
problems na
we don't deserve to celebrate 69 years of independence you don't deserve to celebrate it
that's it
okay a day of shame or think you see it as it is so
Mate
mestre ba enkachi tell your mama so timinka echina mani me kasa tintin bia on my resolution today say I feel there in 2026 2027 at least one state of the economy say me A B and C now next year 2027 6 March on fa before and after on fa measure say last year I said this maybe our economy and GDP say this year about say maybe your health na say newo the drusi news and pass o minor
near hospital 20
exactly
is say me see 20 aka ho ya benya 40
resolution why ye ayi nya dia dan say
okay
brain ka samwe kana ka mestre president me ye but so we be gina ho aka aye speech be brebe no am for so be am so de nyanka ya nyakora nka ye
mate
fact you don't deserve to celebrate independence
mate abuzafo ni dinde Sulemana Mohammed ono ene ye the Ashanti Regional Secretary of CPP. Oh, Ashanti Regional Organizer. Okay, the Ashanti Regional Organizer mum the Emma CPP. Na enra na Alaji. Salam. Ewa hasi. Ena ni edin kumona meka ze CPP na sa aka ni patrepe o. Ni patrepe na minimum. Ono salam. Ena miami ni oze gofi. Ena wo.
Yeah.
Asa aka mu mi enzana mu ye active power na.
What? Okay, active there.
Yes, active. Yes, active.
I'm telling you, we have executive all over the country.
All over
all constituencies.
260. Is it the 276?
Yeah, as organizer, any constituency Ashanti for some constituency. Make my number. We can call everybody.
I'll be my executive or I don't need telephone number.
You challenge me, I challenge you.
Okay, sir. You also be on. You also be in constituency. It is to be in constituency. More executives, maybe no why.
Make my Kokono Ezra one. Ezra or just for you. Meet me no more power friend. Okay. Ezra Unum Suleiman and I say Ezra, where the Benny?
Where the Benny?
Political party you. Wait, myself question the
no great.
You just mentioned a constituency in Ashanti region as organizer. I'll give you a contact. You call.
Mate.
But me, how me name the answer? My point. And then
henceforth.
And offer me.
Henceforth.
Oh, say Bini Bako. Oh, now, if you need another member, we can bring another member.
Mate.
It's a Mumma coin.
It's not quite a day for the CPP.
Yes.
A day for the CPP.
Exactly. So you begin to see the active members.
Mate.
Mate.
It's where the Ashanti regional organizer of CPP, Suleimana Mohammed, and the attending Kano. I mean, you are Richard Ajman, so at Transi. On the grade, Yamana Kwabu, and Komono, and do no say, or Bembina, or Belmo. Ajman, Afisiapa. Afisa said, "Nan kwani ahode wo ho na nyame guso Israel."
Ya bompa ye say eniyama esisi wo wiase afanan ebebelase.
Israel, Ukraine, Israel, Iraq and America.
Stay a Middle East. Enye Israel.
Enkoye Israel, enkoye Iran, enkoye America,
Middle East. Dubai, Qatar,
Saudi Arabia,
Oman, Lebanon. Yeah, inti enye ni kasem. Particularly so when Iran for no oma ho di intimi America papa. Inti omo attack American in.
So omo ye tintintinti o. Omo de oka omo a 100 years to come cry.
May I have seen it. I've seen it and seen it again. And history will not support any country will fight America. So
history
will not support that.
Is it omuka omo bebubi? One day we be share meter.
So until that in BC, yes, nobody will doubt you. But until Sasadi in BC, human when you want to go to America, or Maya or Kanan Toka, and Tokanin I Kuno Dubai for Macau. So Munkai Iran for. So you attack American interests
in Dubai. In now, Qatar.
Dubai for say or more prepare to retaliate. Where will they retaliate? And you will Iran Kronas.
Yes.
Yes. Oko Qatar. No Oko
as at nipa 1045.
Yeah.
And then ewu.
Oko American interest ewo Qatar. No Oko American interest was Saudi. Omunyina no. You woman here, they will come to you because America for no work. When baby America.
And
it's not easy fighting America in India. Sorry.
But a man for so say America and the master quite to say Iran ni Israel.
That's not true. America has been given
and America actually
more briefing and telling them and Yama or more in Iran.
And rather meet your almost Secretary of Defense now. Guy in the
year almost sinking.
Said you see can some no
sinking a boot on the ground so almost a person or more and everything. They give briefing every morning. Indeed, one is America is actually.
But a man for say America for no so no omunim so mu control world media no na de omo pese yete ne ate.
Undi.
Indeed,
Iran, nuclear power.
Yes.
What did they make?
Yes.
Na almost see if we are say any bibia. If we are see who are America for the beji munyina was say na Iran threaten Middle East for no.
Yeah.
The open work actually because we diagra or release missile.
A man for say Iran for no and the America of the Middle East.
And 1 year sa ni mani nyina. Sa de no. America ekoshi will be it was bombed in one day. Just within 1 day, no one say. And it didn't do anything. What did they mean?
I don't know what they B2 bomber planes no
with all their network. At the neighbor, we didn't know America for no call. We first one neighbor, no means a pete.
Me as a plane in them, you must a pete.
No means a pete.
As you say, maybe dear.
So did they say, Sanya Mano, and who here?
Yeah.
Oh, and who here?
Matia Jingo, some common, you ever so
I say, if we are say some
Now, Bayingo, the world must be fair.
Yes.
The UN must be fair.
Yes.
American has attacked Iraq.
Yes.
Iran.
Yes.
What do you call it? Venezuela.
Venezuela.
I'm
Is watching America.
We are all quiet.
Yes.
I'm not interested in the argument of it. Whether the word is fair or the word is not fair. The word must be fair to America. It must be fair to Iran as well. Because Iran also, there were so many things they were doing wrong. You can't say
the UN and the world kept quiet.
Kept quiet.
No,
there were so many things. America may have done something wrong. Iran was doing so many things wrong. And America for interest on Iran. And Iran for interest on America. So that is different conversation altogether. My interest, my bone of contention now say if we are saying some nobody.
That's what we
na escalate na emekan
na me ma hoden
yes
akoso aye because see akọ Dubai akọ Iran akọ Lebanon aye so mo ntimi nkọ America into mo take the weaker part of America.
If you are crying for people, cry for justice.
Ombetimi aba Ghana so anamebwa.
American interest in
American
Ghana.
Interest.
Yet here is America for establishing
the American embassy in Ghana.
Yes, it's American interest.
And Mali say, if you are fighting for peace, you have to fight.
Yes, fight for justice.
If you want to discuss that is different matter.
These Sadia we are echoes we.
You are just
Matthias. Ghana 69 years.
Ghana 69 years. It's interesting news. I don't subscribe to the idea say Ghanaians must be crying. Ghana for soon because Ghana 69 years in your
classmate and you must baby on Madrid.
Bema tie.
Ajimai.
Tie me. Onyame ada Roma. Me ntu me ho de. Nanso ye ka say o man bia ye bo ni din see a classmate bia minim so minim de koso. What did them John?
Yeah.
Some of the pictures we paint there no they need true.
Oza.
Yes.
Malaysia.
Minim Malaysia pa.
Singapore.
I know there very well.
Singapore.
Me the gist of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Minim Malaysia, minim Indonesia, minim Thailand, minim India, minim China. So did them minim Philippines, minim Pakistan. So did them minim Israel, minim Lebanon. What did they and sana minim America, minim US, minim Canada, minim South American countries in the so did they minim almost African countries in a bay 2 people in God.
Okay.
So did they so when I want to paint a picture, I don't paint it from an outside point of view.
But the other one near
yes, Malaysia is good. There are ways of people there. Don't let us paint a picture. Say Malaysia everything is good for him. Oko China, yes, Oko Shanghai, Beijing, and in Kuruna, a better off that there are worse places. Umuhiano, a Ghana there. Office China. F4 enka ehɔ no mo yɛ papa te sɛ de hɔ ya enko China ni be free China abɛs na kwada manso abɔre na wɔda te mo mafie kra kaga zenga emre nim sɛ emre wɔ China bibia yɛ soft sa enka China ni be fa lupre abɛs na kwada manso abɔre baabi a wɔda no yɛn Ghana fo kra yɛ na hɔ wɔte atechem na nte ateche bi mu anu akwa kugura enuadan mu no ma yɛ enuadan no de candle eneda at best we must generator no mother or that one man or piscano or the akonikum back to China. So any ma ho but a hochire so baby said ye o my bia wo na hochire ene ne kakra no. So did me and na the justification say ase enipa bi anema anye yi we ase nyina aban na nanka wo so wo ye and na wa anye no I don't subscribe to it enye no kure.
Adinja
enye no kure tie. Enipa blabo aye ebo no what did them tell you wo afanu mienu enti say oye SWOT analysis you the strength and the weakness.
Yes.
What did them tell you? Those are intrinsic values of human life. E wo ankasa what the saying na wo ho and you the opportunities and threats are communal in nature. Eba e boom so what did they make sure enti say onipa bia wo abrabo mu a the wouldn't kan ye say you build a strength that you may use to overcome your weaknesses. Into wufiri wonkura abrema wona wo pe ahoden bi no mo obi sua de ube didi ube dwale ube yesi eno no nyina ye wo strength a wo be se de be ya wunyini a emre ye beba yale wo hia we nom no wodi betwi afa so so de mejo ena opportunities ne trust de eno no eye communal in nature enti eno de enya wona ade beba obi na de beba but wo hwehwe opportunities e wo ho no na or they overcome the threats that are available. So the them 2010 bia BBC bia no. Enti ye kase omanya kwa ahokyere mu a anase nipa dodo akwa ahokyere mu a ebia na there are lesser opportunities in overcoming the threats. The threats are becoming too much. Eniema a ehye yeso a etwe ye san no adoso dodo unya eniema panso mu emfa nka no. What did they make no? Again omanya so betimi akwa ahokyere mu abra enipa ntimi mfa wo ma hoɔden empimfa wo momre yeso. Ntina mpanyimfo kasa bi sɛ obi wɔ no ma no wayɛ akyekyedeɛ yɛtɔn soro ade a ontobi so enti ɔman deɛ yɛbɛtumi akyekyere ama ɔman na ayɛ fɛ sɛ deɛ ya nkurɔfo bi wɔ no ma mu ntimi ntobi
nokre nsatea sɛ de nyina anyɛ
mu ntimi ntobi enti maame baako ma mpo a yawo mu no ɔbɛhwɛ no obi yɛ medical doctor no obi yɛ shan omu firi yɛfono baako mu omu tena fie baako mu no omu nyiniɛ omu yɛ bibia enti yanya nkase yedi nka kyekyere adwene bi sɛ ɔman no ɛwɔ sɛ bibia yɛyɛ bia obi na yɛma yɛn a edi yɛdɛm ɛwɔ yakom
but aban no should create that environment the enabling environment you should do it aban be yi kwan aban be si school at this age Ghana school nkola enya nkonya kra ntena so
meka mo aba tie kwan ni aban aban eye sɛ wokɔ Greek kasɛm a politics polity polity which means community communal adia anka wasi ye nyinaa yeye no what did they make sure no sɛ ye nyinaa ye ntimi nan sɔle nka ye ho mum nkoye enti ye yi nkrofo bi a wo moto mu ahyiwo sɛ de ka wasi ye nyinaa yeye no wo mo enyina ya nam no wo nyema ye na yaka kire ne sɛ wo mo ye politicians that is why an Englishman will call it politician enti politicians the actions of the politician is as weak as his people the communal strength of the people no say weaker the politicians will be weak the political decisions will be weak enti yen nipa na yetete ye no ahofama ye wo ma ye man what did they make sure no nimdia ewo ye mu ekwan a ye fa so a ye tutu ya nam wo ye man mu no what did they make sure eno a na ye de ko politics mu a ye ka bomu a na asole atia ye enti na FA hike e kan ye say when enipa dodo se emla ebo nipa nyina ho ban no ebo ankora ho ban no si ye ka bom ne se entimi ammo nipa dodo ho ban a emla fon
Matese
emla no ebo ankora bia but ye ko ka bom ne ko ye communal law ne se entimi mmo oman no ho ban a ene ne mla ne ye mla fon bia ne ya ankora yi di enti ne ye hye so enti sa communal strength of the people no e ka ho bi enso na oman no ye wo ba bia ye wo let us ye critical analysis a was ye nya abotere na ye na owo kasa
Sulemeba
me try just so na ko den analysis and so be ya support our intrusion our curriculum and first no Ghana ha masia untimi enga we indicine people begin to enlighten
people yes people
and say you me too and it's not working
anymore it's true
yeah enlighten no the media is coming so it's the government that must establish that environment for us obi ekos obi can read in between the lines
mate ajima me ento aso ha
so enye always the case say e was say aban kwa na ye bibia what did them to me da bia me ka say yesi mpanyimfo no nyewo mpanyimfo no nyewo panyini a onye pa didi kan se mpanyimfo no nya e yo maame no papa awfo so did them to because ye wo no akula ye wo beto no ma even 2 days time o maame timi den say say hwe so obabu ani a na wahwe hu ne se woni ye adwuma e yo maame na wo nyine no o so wo check healing e hu se me bay me kasa wote ana me kasa wonte woda fa ko untimi ma wonan so o maame na waso hwe hu se me bay ne nan ya wontimi ma so we die na esi enti si ya hwe saa ne mani nyina wo nkola abirima o beba benyini abaye handicapped so de dem na o de sha aban se aban hwe handicaps no enti aban ye nipa bone ne but ne bia na wo nkola abirim problem ne firi wa ankasa wa
o man hwe anka ho asem ntem
enti Anyema na ye nyina ya ka bom si ye no, that is the extrinsic part of human life. What did you
Ajuma de okay, na just yem timi blame obi a o.
What did you betimi ablame obi me?
Yes, baby, I will cut the free bay no.
Me point in
that is what I'm me tears here.
Me Yaw Boamah. The minim ni say si ye pesi ye blame a me bibie si a me hwe innerly what I ought to have done. The nanka wo se me ya amanye. Ansana
Yo baby a Ajuma wo ho den do dru.
Aha.
What you say?
Yes.
Ye wa baby a ma ho den edi me dru say asomasi ye kronfo. What you say? But tima chira police for say nipa asomasi otiwe wo ye kronfo. What you say? Police ni na also oba no obeche akwa no. Wama. Afi kura de police ni na ka chere me say oni moto, oni car, oni die. Wan.
Minia.
Ajimai.
The woman say that is not the Ghana Police Service. That is police in Ibi. What did they mention? Intina meka enipa ahofama eni enim dia ye de hye ye man chichiri mu. So what did you enjoy? The Ghana Police Service is there. Eye na adwuma kama. Na police fo na ya fa wo mu no. Wo mu ye Ghana Police Service o. Wo mu ye police fo. So what did you enjoy? Ebinum su ban ye. Ebinum ne ye ya na wo mu de wo fie. Ebinum adwen bone ye de titi wo mu fie. Ebinum ne ye mabasa na wo mu ye no fie no. Wo mu de ewura police service no.
Ni even ko blame police service.
Institution as the Ghana Police Service no. What did they mention? E betimi apekwan bi so atenetene no when media wo ho, when state agencies wo ho. Emla ebo oman ho ban so wo ho a na oman na hyehye sa amra no pepepe. Na edipa nso a yen ye wo kuro mu no. You don't only blame. We don't only blame. Me, what I see in Africa is we blame too much. We don't only blame, but yen taking actions. Hey, me call US. Na recently, na Madam for no amenity no. If ye baby na be buato ho, or ye papa penini, or ye senator, when to me enye juma no. To me koye na me fa doma machine or doma or bibia or no ma apese. And I'm did you try do any name? And I'm Mrs. Sabiku kwam. Said the bear or more cars na a bed trash yard and the baby sabo. Na in kitten na bubuno. The means the sun be breeze, it was becoming too much of a joke. And na ye boabuano, and I'm sure yes, me has yes, ye shinning we see a neighbor now. Within the next 10 minutes, na police officer do.
Ebe share the corona.
Ebe share at the corona, no. Inti oba no hunu ye no na madam na kasa kola pie ba no so madam for no Ghana na ba na say to was wo bo am ade na wo ha che na police officer na say yeah say wo kola as council for abema wo take it to Honda. So if that is the case okay but nanka was a police in man take it no there be we there e adwuma council for no kola abema na take it say onye because on cleaning ho as ho ya time in this will be aboa na so cleaning am there we there no problem police ni kono. Then he alerted say the next door neighbor na free. So did he mention? Next door neighbor na free. The police in any catch the papa no. The next morning na baba no EPN no be catch him so na nyese bia na your tayo na ewisi no no sulu say e bia na
emergency
mo aba no ho and I'm so no problem. Me ka kusi say one say obi aye obi keeper. So did he mention?
Each other's keeper.
Inti next door neighbor no afraid police ni no or I'm afraid the police service of USO Wisconsin Mountain unit one wafre police ni no afraid
no more directors are police ni so omra
oni mo na be ye adwuma fo a that is it we ye beka and a police ni bi and a police ni bi and a police ni and ye boni bebre koso Ghana police service mu said ye pepepe mo madwuma ya mo ye media fo nyina anya perfect.
Oh yes, it's true.
So what did they make no politics are
we are not always right.
Very good. Politics are ye nyina anya perfect. So what did they make no enti adwuma bia no it's into abamu and no na what say ye nyina ye building institutions and niema e betimi am ye gina so say we can't be perfect or might be in USA. I munipa no egitum say obi aye perfect
but ogitum say your basic niema
yes and when I make
should be there.
Ebinum nso akọ manimu a omadu stage bi a wa wuduru oman nimu a wa hu say oman die akọnanimu
ya nam na street light nso
saa niema no
menya dai
undie saa niema na wose nyina na ye kan ye ho bom na ye pe kwan ye de befa so me minim street light a enso a omo be ya nkrofo ne heda kutwu
the people should report
undie wo be ye na wo kwa wo bi no dwumadie ni say street light dey si wo na ankasa wo nya kro no Montie wo mo ko ya no akutwu and how do you blame anipa na wo street light Matias, you better than you know, man, Matias. So the mentality of the people must first be tackled. Matias. Sorry, then, John. Matias. Enti, Sanya Mani in our account, Ghana 69 years. Okay. Yes, so far. Meka say ya one dey make sure no ye wo akwansidie ye wo niema na ye wo kwantwa ye wo kwantwa me no mienu a enei ye tira ye a first ne niema ne sie ye bebrebe no what did they make sure no ene ye mom ye nyina yake ye ho abomu a ye betimi aye no let us do that na me nua ye ka osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ensim bebrebe ne vision ne niema ese mo na mama kwan amana anje mo MPP ne NDC. That is not true. Oh, sir. That is not true. And yet the argument, I'm not interested in say Edru baby over argue so vehemently as to who is what and who is what. So did they mention? Okay, can you be pencil factory, for instance? Okay, that was not coming from a factory. Pencil factory, no. Nay, a idea. A friend say public transport and in nearby see you will for the promo. Yes. Pencil factory, nay, see you for the promo. Okay. Public transport, the sea and what the money. Okay. Okay.
Yes, state owner.
Yes. Okay. State owner. Okay. When I left school in 19.
But you have
when I left. Oh, I'm not. I mean, I know there. But I'm just giving you some point to be. Say when I left school in 1994. Because I was state transport. As transport officer, for state transport, international state transport yard. Oh, baby, a pencil factory. Yeah. So it's a praise minimum area one did ye be and yena what did them journal celebration of independence see a bayan war Jubilee House or see a bayan war a mama so an say obi obeka or say see a celebrity independence no a waste of money be a minim the only pakuraneka minim the only pakuraneka and yet adie bia okay yes ye ja niam why are we going to the World Cup yemfa hwe mafie e ka ne bebo why are we going and we are going to showcase Ghana and ye bia ye boka bia ye see ja why are we going to the World Cup we are going to showcase Ghana okay so independence no na yema enkora ekomache ya na the patriotism wo enipa mu no ye de build wo enipa mu no was the most important aspect of human life and ye pese ye build do nkora ne mu said ye be ya akora no be hunu say where was the first na ye wo school for instance say oh ba na say ye bo
national anthem oh yes
in this patriotism ni nyina na me hu say Ghana first yes we dey e wo man adios one ko we state transport bus e kula say ba yetimi ka to say we ye aban ka no bo wa ma me ne ebeji insurance every no ho enti no kula e ba no atwe ho afiri kwam so on said the identity no of course sa niema ne bi ebedi adwene so dem e ma oman ne be ye te say ase eye kakai bi e man so on said the identity no ye ku enim anim de do so no ye nyina ye mfi ahoden emwa wo man no so did they make sure no ye mfi ahoden emwa wo man no na oman ne mu mpagya ye MPP for Dankwa tradition Dombo tradition no you believe in free market economy. So did you enjoy no? Yes. Yeah, property owning democracy. Yeah, GD say so many pa wode na many nyansa obetimi di ni nimdie ene ni nyansa aye abone bra. So did you enjoy no? Aha. Enti wode many pa na wode na ema ni nyansa. Aban in create wealth. Okay. Aban should create wealth. Aban does not create riches and poverty. It's true. So did you enjoy? He creates the environment, enabling environment for businesses to thrive. Mamin kan twi mu ni amanfo ntini yi. Aban edi yedie na eba. What did you mention no? Na obi edi apa ahunya. Anaase obi di apa wohia. Ahokyere anaase ahunya. Ada se obenya ahonya anaase obenya ahokyere no. Eye onipa no wankase wa hoɔden a odi be wura aban yedie no mu. Matiase. Eno na ema wa ahunya anaase ahokyere. But se wo decide say aban ntimi nkreti yedie a that is where the blame aban. Okay. That is why me can say aban betimi abrem. Obehwe na hospital ne bi ni hɔ kora. Obehwe na road no enye kora. Eye ade ma ye nyina yake ye ho abom si ye kwa akoye. What did they make sure? Ene ye US wo say ye koye. Ya dwene ye say sika no wo ho. Ahoɔden no wo ho a wo se ye. Na se ye nye dia. What did they make sure no? Ye wo kwan say ye nso yebusa wo say adenti na ye nye. At a point ya ye nyina nso ye hu ni say ade na nkasa nipa na ade na akoto ano no. Ebia ahoɔden ni ho si wo betimi aye no say what twene form a twene abo so a what did your situation e be kwa yet say the year Akufo during COVID time no people knowing very well say there were no productivity was zero, everything was zero, yet we were demanding, we were compelling figures, a GDP to growth. What did they do? When almost productivity is down, how do you get GDP?
Matthias, the Richard Ajiman, or ye communication team member of the opposition MPP, and Yetino and Kano Ghana 69 years, Yanko Ponya Mechna, Hong Kong, and ye days so far, Mama Kimu cases with ye young queen. Yashan say Yenya Abdul Mujib Rahman, so. Eka NDC communication team ho government communication team oka ho on a operations manager or Ashanti region at the State Transport Corporation the trinity say STC ye hwe mu senior Abdul Mujib
company
State Transport Company. Oh, okay. Okay, near corporation. Okay, State Transport Company. Obabeka ho at the Amaye.
Na for benefit of our listeners. See, near Jamaica, one side and correct, but the other side, so I don't subscribe to that. And I didn't say him paying for.
Yes, leaders. Mekai Odikeka Assembly will say leadership or leaders model the way for others to follow.
That is the work of a manager. That is not the work of a leader.
You manager I become a leader.
No.
Me assume leadership role.
That is complete misconception.
How?
There's difference between a leader and a manager. Two different roles altogether.
Debbie, Ajimai.
At the moment, you are the superior.
Yes.
At that point,
Debbie,
the moment yet hey.
Yes.
The moment yet hey. The moment yet hey say a classroom near war and you me as class prefect. Automatically I've become the leader of the class.
Mami can't say you misconstrue the meanings of the words. What did you mean? It do baby na yenyina yenya abotre na yesuade. So did you mean? Ye wo ha nyina obi aye intellectual at least nyame mu obi akonanim kakra. Ebi a wo ye minim folder wo wa mejo. Minim folder minu ya mejo. Me my leadership. So did you mean? As aspect of my studies. A leader is different from a manager.
Maybe a free man. In our general,
yes.
In our general,
and the president here, the president is a leader. But any other person, while pointing or say, only president, he is there to manage.
He's there to manage
on behalf of the president.
Yes.
But the president,
and in that instance, the president becomes the leader of the country.
So there are no.
If me was school, me as a headmaster of the school.
Very good.
I am there to manage for I am there to manage for the
minister.
Minister GS district director.
Yes.
And if there's a problem in the school, you could be a district director. And yes, sir. At every point, Matthias, at every point in your life, any anamun to there are leaders.
Yes.
What I say, there are leaders amongst us. So, you journey a kasi the definition of every word. Any idea? Young queen.
On him say, but when we are bound to choose a leader, we wouldn't choose a manager. And when we are to choose a manager, most of the time, good leaders are good managers. What did they know? But not all good managers are good leaders.
Matthias,
from
all background, I also a leadership. And come on, problem woman say, Matthias,
and I'm see what's a misconstrued meaning of leadership and management, you know. Yahweh, ye could leader be a near manager. What did you mean? And no, one air manager, manager, Ebuabua, available resources. What did you mean? At the end, young Yagune say, the
leader, so a
leader motivates his people. Not or the Ajunaba, Amia, a dear.
The same thing applies to the leader.
Wait.
The same thing applies to the manager.
No. Me say a manager motivates his people, bring up innovations to do what we think we cannot do. Adia ya dwene ye say intimi. Manager any ye ebuabua niema ye wa no. He gathers available resources to achieve objective.
Mate.
Set objective. The manager be our set objective.
But
a leader there, you can face uncertainties. A leader solves uncertainties.
Managers don't face uncertainties.
A manager there says uncertainty, but let's say and you clearly spelled out in his business. What do you mean for Russia, Ukraine way? What do you mean for finance minister? But problem about between your president. The president will have to
in this country, a dear our education. Our curriculum. Maybe I'm when you change. You're quite sorry. You have life skills.
Yes, life skills.
More school. I'm primary school bag.
Oh, yeah. Bottom name man getting good work.
Yes.
Yeah.
For me, ha. Now you're feminine. I think I'm the champ. No more craft. I'm very good in I don't play my own drums. Maybe you could
Sule brand say kakrama me. Good. Natural mic no.
So with my press button up could be. Open them here could not mean what. People chasing me. One year, dear. Me to talk at her. But curriculum, yeah, me business. Now I'm a full marketer. I'm met or be a one salute because it's a curriculum. When you are and there, I agree. Punishment, yeah,
because we are agree in a punishment.
But which is
you want to say a lucrative business, among 4 years.
I don't know. You are on the same score with me. But you
it's a science and technology school. Yes. But the pattern of sociology, business,
and tech law, engineering. Engineering, no law. Humanities, no. And more than science.
And law, it doesn't solve today's problem. So let's change our thinking. And
sociology. They left you to go and do sociology.
Hold on.
Mama example. Then no, school now you're playing for school more. Your device I'm saying. Yeah. Vast. Then your school you go practical. And how many schools have those materials?
Yes, it's true. It's true.
I get you. How many schools? Even the curriculum, we don't have life skills in the curriculum. Army.
Yes, no. Our world, then.
Life skills are Army.
Yeah.
So it's the curriculum that and then our intuition. Yeah. We also have the privilege to travel. Yeah. A class 3 student with a charger, a charger phone, and then
Debbie Ajma Misro. Debbie,
it's our leaders. My brother, it's our leaders that's making us where we are. Burkina Faso. When I'm married by, go and see the country. Transformation is Ajma. You can never say that. You know there is transformation. It's transformation.
And the submission was Burkina Faso. Maybe they are not working. Tell you
it's transforming. Before and now.
Come on.
Ajima before and now. Before and now, Burkina Faso, obedience is a Burkina Faso transformation. Because one person.
What is there?
Ajima Besro man,
a lot of young men, maybe crown, men, one coin so. Every single weekend, we are concerning materials air corner.
Yeah.
And then on Pump
I see you airport runabout. Yes.
Oh, that is a lie. That is why I lie.
Ajima conversation in your day.
What my lie? Everyone knows they bent for ice cream in the country.
But say it here. Yes, it took the decision of one leader.
One person.
What I say? It took the decision of one person. Ghana yasa say ye bibia ene ye gata ye de ni masi ma mum fifiri ngum mra na nsu ntoka krabi bunse fi. Ayatia. We are crying. Young Crawford. Remember for you to also
say irrigation balu.
Yes,
establish a event of voter lake.
Yes.
It's a leader.
It's true.
Leadership.
It's true.
You can never say on my
you can't. Yes.
Leadership. It's not with the people. I think young thinking because they are not giving us the right education.
Yeah.
If you are getting the right education, the right curriculum, you will think outside the box.
It's true.
And I go school. You try how can this person be say so boy?
But Bongwa they are not there.
No, see that's the truth.
Boss. When we are doing conversation at TC, sensationalism and this. Oh, wait. What am I coming there?
Yes, we are exaggerating.
We are educating people. What did they mean? So, when you don't hold the fast, what did they mean? Wait. What a boy class, meant to boy.
Exactly.
What a boy class, meant to boy class. And Nipa ability. Most of the machines that are going up north now, I don't want to say it on a, but any Burkina Faso for there. That is not true.
Yes.
I said I don't want to say it. So let us leave it as such.
I here for there.
Oh.
It's
tomatoes one year my year canon. Tomatoes one year my year canon. Exaggeration. And any public tea. Me. Mato car the cover tomatoes free Burkina Faso eba. Enyen no lechi. Even about 15 years ago, na Ghana car a cover tomatoes free Burkina Faso. The reason a man cover tomatoes free Burkina Faso no is different from the Ghana for Edwin Baby. It's not because the tomatoes in Ghana. What did they do?
It's because of the.
It's because of the variety of tomatoes now. What did they make? Burkina Faso ni edua variety bia eduane wo mu pa but yen Ghana for na dwene se eno yen ketenkete wo de dodo ogu adaka man san na ayema the Ghana for no o de sa variety ni ma won mu nua no o makodua akese na kakra bi gu adaka man na ayema no akese na kakra bi gu adaka man na ayema no companies a o mo kan ni tomatoes no one o mo se o mo yamo a unya eduane wo mu. What did they make you know? Into Oya a chinsu yonkwa. Into Woma omokani tomatoes na or the eco export. What did the Ogana Hano? Equa. It's not because they be Ghana how. What did the Ogana Hanoqua omonto?
Nothing in changes.
I didn't change and say it's a queafoni subai. A queafono, you were greenhouse, oh, Akumadan. What the anonoma umwa, and I make a choice, a queen in the back was a nono, a swan kitten kitty. Ah? It is a auto tomatoes a phone kakraka. Obehena obey no one yadaka be at 20. Because a yankee one would be bregu at the Mansana Yama. So dynamics a work we are for 3 more. Or Monfen Nias have variety Nibino. A different from the other who
say Ukoso dia Ghana Diana Yen. But Udia Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina Diana. There were a great extension offices. Most of the districts in Ghana. Yes. What did every district? What they are from do say no. What may Mamma or hint to be saying. From mu bi na ye ni interview netie me to say but
akuafo no be ye
it will take a leader to sit this akuafo way down say sa komo ya ye die
sa ne ma ni
na bi say Cote d'Ivoire ne me say Burkina had similar problems. It took Obi the agric extension officers your move ye
Burkina Faso for
so le meba
Burkina Faso for e fa ne ma firi Ghana pa.
Oh yes, omofa minim crime minim Asante Achimago go body a omo be twe poni ade ade.
Burkina Faso for fa ne ma firi Ghana pa. What did they make no? Much more than the firi Burkina Faso. So did they make no? Again, adekra na me ka kire wo say me wo Adamfo Wagadugu. Until recently. Ena bia me nkono just about 5 months ago na me nkono hoda. Me kono ho. So I know Wagadugu. Minim Burkina for ehie mo firi Ghana di firi Nania eko efiri Hamri eko ni nyina minim. So I know the difference between what is in Ghana and what is in Burkina Faso. So did they make sure no? O man no wo ho sisi ya no, omu ni enigim as much as yen yadwene se omu no. And I can give you his number. You call him and you interview him.
Matoa say, send me in Ghana.
And Yama bebrebe wo hono mo a.
Nipa nyina do wa CCD.
Me mpese me say
Burkina Faso nyina say omone tuari be ya
69 years of independence no. What did they make sure? To me it is good for us. Ye nya ne say de ye pe. O man ni nuru ba bia esesi eduru. But it's not a shame. No, mint na politics in Timaka say 69 years of independence no is a shame. Or might be a individual contribution. Me say individual contribution is weaker. The political atmosphere would be weak. enti wunim
enti all stance no enti sule soso ya pese wote ase sule soso stance ni
one stance
enti yenti ase sa
eye system na ye wo mu no ye system na ye wo mu no ene pushi enipa ni bi no mo what did they make no particularly so when ye nyina ye wo fie na me maami o adwene ye ne say politicians here wo mu kwa wo mu nye scantem ba
o say no kre nye classmate ni politicians mu ko ya 4 years na mo yiyi
oh ya wa
na me bo
ya wa me bo me nye ya unim say me nye e me fa me na ko tuni patente ko sule nim say me nye unim say me nye me srew enti me I'm not interested in say wo ma yiyi na so wo mu nye but say wo maami adwene ye ne say ana say me maami adwene ye ne say me bana o school no instead of medicine, instead of mathematics, I will actuarial sciences, and also we say no. Man, I'm political science. Now, what do you want the far no more? Obey them. So did you which is true? Yes. And to hear no nafi ye pushy echo baby. There's counseling unit at the university.
Yeah.
I was a students make use of the counseling unit. And your counselor was about who student in also called counseling office. And my counselor nature was a dear we. And you see, now you school abo. How many people even go there? You relax now, bravo, that is why we find a problem.
But there no so nyadwene no ASM yes be a major but there no nyadwene so say establish KNUST purposely for science and technology. Enti enne KNUST the proposal akwa GTech for say ye pese ye human resource management, ye pese ye law, ye pese ye communication studies. Wabra yati Legon, University of Ghana Legon. Say ono na enye these humanities. Onye communication studies, onye law, onye accounting and one.
I say Legon, so me civil engineering.
Good. Let's say Legon, so say me civil engineering. Somebody at GTech should tell KNUST say Debbie. Omanusi. Somebody at GTech, our leader now, and as a president, an education minister no should have the boss on country KNUST for say the school was established purposely for science and technology. Concentrate on that. What I say, Legon, yet more purposely for these humanities, law and the communication near the day. Until Legon to me found GTech say, you per se actuarial science, you per se one. Yes, Massa, concentrate on that. Yet University of Education, purposely to train teachers, and it's and then University of Education because say, training a actuarial scientist. How? Near to 1 year way. You see, we can't blame. Obi said, Nipano didn't have the balls to tell this institution to do what they are supposed to do. No, we don't do that.
There's somebody do that at the bank right now. We're a civil engineer. This is something industrialization. Obi a full science. And no insurance or insurance.
Yes.
Companies a present football. This is about leadership.
I make you point. Honestly, make you point. What BEMS is here? Honestly, BEMS.
So me ko engineering you and family ko yaduma. The people in the banks, they have engineers, more mechanical engineers.
Yes.
Obi a full science, or more insurance company.
Yeah.
We school, or yes, you go yaduma. If you have industrial economy. Good. It's a matter remember engineering or buy more bank.
Banking and finance.
Leadership
is true.
Okay, it's very wrong.
Mommy and Quay.
You have to build
a minute.
Don't do yes.
A minute. A minute. I'm do more, Mike.
In the first place. Say Okoye engineering we are. And your compulsory. Say I was say obi pay you mama way. That is not compulsory. And to tell me say we engineering, you pay you mama one inti, we more.
You should also create an environment for the engineering student to thrive.
When the environment is there, oko abrochire baby ade bi a wo start bia modern open free range at say nka wada na ya hyehyɛ bibia ma say we engineer we so le betena so dia eno de o man nke ya
nche yankɔ anim enti abziafo fe no adwani a we eye Owia television we Ghana 69 komo and the aba betru be Ghana 69 Yes, me know yajune. Yes. Our mindset.
Stop blaming another person for our mess up. I was saying, who are you blame yourself first.
Me blaming myself, no.
I blame myself first.
It's true. But me blame
who him cause me. Who him cause me. Me mechanical engineering France. Me we school for na be adwuma state transport. Be adwuma state transport no bi koye DBS, diploma in business studies eba. Na ye de no call office, ni aye ni manager. Meanwhile, workshop. Ena
when I a technical person, no.
Yeah, but who certificate when any channel? What did them do? How about workshop now? Why if? And I'm giant, I'm coating ye na we acquire get a play behind you, man. I will go society over at the Chebia Massa and I'm
quantity and one of them
goes at the and me sorry, and I'm imagine set mepe white color job. And the young will be an IMC. And I imagine that time.
But if you are paying good money,
yes, can you be motivated to continue? It's true. It's true, Sule. Suleimana Mohammed or CPP Ashanti Regional Organizer and Esim Koye and Richard Ajaman so a leading member of MPP NPP communication team and Esim Konya Abdul Mujib Rahman, part of the government communication team, a leading member of NDC, operations manager, or STC, even so Babeke. You trust when you're him. I think your markings are patcho or say allegations or yetia muntaka, any and some more kind, for say, Kurasimaka, assuming or patcho, said Mumfa and Channel. Then Parliament, refer no. Ednama Privileges Committee. I'm unfortunate this is the second time Alexander Afenyomakin, minority leader, refer no to the Privileges Committee. First one, Mra no moko Kuwas Parliament issues be by and no Antiasia Nyajuma omo bisa ena eni. I'm unfortunate say baby I drew no yen enye Afenyonko, but you a member of Parliament o kasa. Sebi or say unyina so na emu eyedu say na wososo ohuno mame yenhyem komo yase na nkomo nkeme pese me start free agima no because omo MPP for ena ene omo ebinom fi say me enya asem ne saa ebeya there should be privileges committee sitting na ibi kra so twi bi wo hono mo a yemfa emma Afenyomakin na mapacho Ghana yese ye di chopa me pacho nya we jama ne nka no na Ghana aba bedu si agman oni omo kasa asem ne ya adwene
me Yaw Boamah
me ma 20 minutes
okay,
yes
good.
20 minutes for this it was started 4:50 so
okay in the first place ye ba ye yem sem komo aye di nti amfa nchia kola ma busuafo a o magimre hwe ye
Ghana komo de oga video
ndi me amfa nchia ma abusuafo o magimre hwe wo wi na o magimre hwe enua Libya Boga Yaw Boamah the old Libya Boga asemba ko bidi we simitrim le bia na
ai kwa mu ajima metro
asem no na zia be me mfanchia Ghana mampanyi dada na nado dan kwa Akufuado na me mfanchia na bedi akire his excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud
oh safe
Dr. Boamah is very safe.
Okay.
When ni mamra e wose wosum ni nyame and when nimra e wose wosum Ghana for.
Okay.
Dr. Boamah e muslimi no ye muslimi ni papa. Wajini hundi we liberal minded person baby adi ni be wura bia no with me e manage no ho eni nipa nyina esan pepepe or na kwan so but Dr. Boamah is such an excellent person. Enti ne ho ye memfa nchia na wie ma menchia honorable say chairman sabunsu enkane so am rahye badwani enkane dom do no ba no deni we the campaign national campaign coordinator for Dr. Boamah's campaign memfa nchia ma wono nso na menchia busuafo wo mo Dr. Boamah campaign office nyina the national general secretary of our party Justin Kodia Frimpong memfa nchia ma no ene the other members of our party na memfa nchia kese nso ma Ashanti regional chairman of our party nyame adoma pai boni say obitumi be the national chairman of the party Bernard Ntwibosi akon chairman untumi memfa enchia ensoma no minua ewie
Afenyomake
minua Afenyomake na ye the minority leader of our parliament ensem bia eye ebeto odwa say watwe sign and they apologize. I don't know how because me who apology no and Montie and some moon so but what I will say now and say it is always good. It is always good for the betterment of our democracy. Say it will be a and maybe honoma over letting go. What did you mention? And you marine na and empenying for a catch was a same way. Pachowa, it was all case, they be mean pacho, they or even a wasante. So what did them join in Simbi or Honoma and penit me throw them. What did them join? No more catch was a same way, or quackas and pacho, the interest. No crap. So what did them join? It does not mean say would differ. Near Susano, one of their cha, so only make tassel. Like when will be trained no near crepa and say as a wolf he say would him na ye kasi kasone de anase ye kasi kasame pa cho ne de na say would for
or the ojiwabaji atum say would for
no de ne
it's true.
If we do our democracy this way what did them chono e bebo o man no en kankro ene ne chichire am o man na fa ne ntoma pefra so what did them chono if you say to da na enopre eti shebre eni meremu
no kre eti
shebre eni meremu okay say uma ho time destiny may reveal the truth
okay
so what did them join it ye koye ni mo no mama example obeti ni bia na previously it was told say obi nya na semo a intimi mekayen in 2010 yeti du fi asem na meboa in 2024 yeti se bombo bia meto wa akra so de dem to ha me ma ye ho mere kakra bia ye ko ye nim kakra bi no in 2026 yeti se obi se nipa kro no ka se du fi asem bombo bia meto wa akra no ese amane we ye be dia hwe be kan so de dem to bu se nipa ehunu no kra ewum sa atam no wan ne etwa nkontumpo ana so wan ne edin su agena ne numu kasa kire Ghana fo enti to da ya na nsem bi wa eche but ya eden eba enti se obi ya bibi na wo kase pa achewa enye hwe ya na for the betterment of our democracy no ya na but yen ka ye ho yen ka ye ho in a democracy what did them turn the minority leader all over the world you ask baby minority leaders are people ya attack wo mo dem
minority leaders.
Yes.
We are baby.
Yeah. Because they are the face of the opposition party. They stand up against the government.
Yeah.
So what did they make and who standing up against government, who standing up against Tumi and Isika.
Yeah.
Who and you know a very intimidating
power.
Power any money.
Yeah.
And when a minority leader speaks, he speaks against the two. So what did they where the two is or the two are. Baby as any man me no one and a minority leader kasa wo inti duru baby a obon say intimidation any niam bebre aba I've had a chance of defending James Abonsu on several occasions as a minority.
That time I know a minority leader okay
and pretty okay but I want me write ups bebre want me defense bebre and quite bebre so say we defend James Abonsu akwan bebre so what innovative and there innovative ye ninth parliament team the penchant desire say the be a very famous minority leader to the privileges committee I shall say that be
sir I mean they are not being fair to the minority leader every now and then every minute now will be a suggestion you refer to the privileges committee I shall say that be because see I see your references people have said West even on the floor of parliament languages are unparliamentary on the floor of parliament a minority leader stood up and called President Yanum. It was most unparliamentary as a Chim Sakawafo minority leader
previous minority leader or Fred President who President Kufuor say Omoye Achim Sakawa Mafia.
Yeah, Mekai.
They didn't go to privileges committee. It was almost unparliamentary. But he did it in his capacity as the minority leader. A DNSM na Sam George no manka. Our parliament. To extent, even Honorable Mutaka. Even Honorable Mutaka, to extent, say, or torture in our parliament.
Mutaka?
Yes. I don't know, Babina Abba. Or torture.
Okay.
What is what we call privileges committee? So the members of parliament, are move here on there. So what did they make sure? A woman say, Omuye deliberation, Omuye, your friend say, committee meetings, any nema. What did they ensure? In Tiansana, assembly, ebeba primaries, plenary, most of the time, and some ebeba plenaries, not a year. Asemo will be a committee meetings, Omutrans want na a toka.
As a Montie, Amaka, Edem.
We decide to say, you can call the floor of parliament.
Okay.
Will be a committees in it, and you'll be an will be out. But on the floor, dear, will be out.
Will be out to make a
channel. Say, a Maka, yes, you can call the floor of parliament, not young Coca. Inina, ye can not DBC, no, see a better bar near Tuaba. See a Tuaba. Let's say, you lose, it does not mean that that's the end of the world. And won't be baba. A bar. You bit me a lose no so I catch us about we yet to ETI and now about we yet one a train your home for him. So now recruitment into the Ghana
police service and security agencies
in here. A year then you be we baby a we. Some minority leader air quack you
Honorable Montaka interior minister
say it be there are fraud ewo sa enema no yeni hanomo na minority for e raise concern during our time say na e nipa mienu pe na ne yefa and ye ton forms about 500,000 the man for 1,000
na mo say na mo fa nipa
say the concern raised on the floor of parliament say na Ghana police service for him say nipa mienu pe replacement 2 pe na no mo ye
how
and na omoko ton forms 5,000 or so. A man for open per minute. In this side, not an attempt to dupe Ghanaians. Yam Fanny Panam called the Privileges Committee, which of course, Nanya no correct. But Yam Fanam called Privileges Committee. You will crumha, Baga. And now, Omokachre say, MPPDA. Omuye book long for na o support MPP se dru se ye fa police ni soja ye beka se wa anko school ko fa certificate blo mbe fa kwan so ne se wo ko NDC dia ye fa police aye nkai wo sa eno ene twen mabunu bebre do mu ko NDC
oh
yes yeah oh yes
okay
se MPP dia e ya akrachi for party wo kwa
wo ye book long do
e dru se ye fa nipa adwuma yes ko fa certificate bra
and yes asem no matter
those were the words are na one crofie bia no e wo kuruma particularly the NDC what did they make sure no accusing MPP for say ye dey say ye police service ye recruit independent to police service they too strict we don't care about our grassroots na ye ka say omo dey omo anko school what did they make sure no because ne bia na ye believe say the police service ne kwase ye infiltrate no with party activist but there was a police service no genuine and professional nti wo mo ye wo madwuma na o ma ye ne pepepe nti bia ye ge police na advertise wo yes say 26 years yes na ye do wo ko e na modi ye campaign ti in 2008 that was one of the major campaign too against us and na modi mo se mo ba mo be fa kwan bia so de mo nkrofo agum that is what you said enye ne kai and there will be catch was a way nyama dia nkrofo mu a wo say e wono na accuse who is accusing you
boga onye bibisa
wontie it is NDC as a political party maybe na Honorable Mutaka enye Minister of Interior and G2 mu say omoye saade no
NDC
me see in 2008 2008 political campaign we
say na ye follow kakra
very good what is say omoka say say o MPP dia edu say suma Suleiman what is asem
say motak mo dia
what is your what is omoka say say o MPP dia
yes we book long guy
na ye book long sem ye pe papa
medium chain na nye police ngwa se mo fu adwuma na kofa certificate bra kofa certificate ko school by
that is the normal procedure for accepting recruiting people into public service ana ameboa
ni mu
se wo pese wo fa nipa de no ko sector bia wo hwe ne qualification and everything
yes.
When they were accusing her of that no they no more can you na say yenye de tembia no we do the writing ana ameboa
sana no more patch.
That is what they wanted to mean.
But omo de
they will not care about, they don't care about who certificate woman fa ho. What did they make sure no the woman man say we NDC ni woman fa wo mfie ho woman fa hwe ho enti wo de bra woman no mo de woman do obeko enti woman na accuse woman ho of that in the first place any minority leader na accuse no
ba mun takase onye bibia sa
the party ni ye
ba nye bi say also onye bibia sa
enti wonye bibia sa say honorable Afenyoma can say wa pacho anami so
but am for say ya ba pacho ma pacho ya do so
am for so nsanko mu wi say no kra na say no kra
ajima wo adanse
onye bibia sa no so no so do onye bibia sa no bi sa no so do braya ma pacho no ya do so do but onye bibia sa no so no so do it the best ni say so obi say wa pacho na se Montie ase a onye bibia sa no so ya ntie ase nti mom yen kwenye hwehwemu ni enhwe
ajima ma men kwa ma no so mra sisi na mene nana ya achempem jantoa eni enkomo oye kane twotwofo pani de ma CPP na enei oye adwuma ewo mampani aso ye yakopon ya adoma Ghana nya 69 years but is any num CPP for no say it is not worth say your best celebrity kebe yanke yemba down na yinsu ne ade sa no so hu na ya wi ya mohamu akwa ba o
me that's number 20 want to say
erade adom na so
boko they are saying
ye de erade ase yakopon ya adoma Ghana nya 69 years echna unianum CPP for ni bi say we de Ghana your classmates for any omusi so baby o madru ne baby ene nam de nkiye nsu and what is here celebrate bia oni omo ya adwene sa
obi wu kra se celebrate no owo ye celebrate owo si obi di ne mama 1 year obi di ne papa 2 years no kra ya reho asem the fact is said 6 March 1957 Ghana nya fa ahodie no tani tie bia no ese celebrate a celebrity e ka kire Ghana fo nyina na se ye kai e ya hyenso de 6 March 1957 na yenya freedom na yenya fa ahodie na Kwame Nkrumah gina ho yenya fa ahodie ma Ghana inti tani tie bia no we have come far. As I say, then you celebrate. It's maybe the celebration they are celebrating. And there are two things. Say, because I won't bow head in shame now, because you celebrate. Celebration is in order. Then you see, be I am call out more dear children now. Almost so almost name history. No, it is good we let them know I celebrating the day. I don't think there's anything wrong with celebration.
Ebinum fi say. Sa celebration ne be wiase na eka ye ka ho asem enya asem ketua yi etika sa aka no yemfa ensolve basic ne ma bia ye fi se omayi yensa enkan ye e wo district levels no eno so
omo say excellency Mahama bae no Kwame Nkrumah ba na ne papa ne Kwame Nkrumah ye adwuma say na mesume papa ne kwa na omunya ye Kwame Nkrumah minister Obaye no hwe Costa MPP for the two for the celebration of independence. We decided say enya dia ye betwa kakese atoso. Ye be ye no Jubilee House. Inti ye celebration last year ye no Jubilee House obi abo na baso. Cost so a was involved no. Enya hi bia ba ye celebrating the pepepe ma na ye fe. E ba TV sum obi atena ne dem kama. Ehwe ma almost so ye dey enjoy bi inti no abaya owosui enya de eye kakese bia you know the government is really interested say obi develop all aspects or all facets of the nation inti no sika say ye de ɛnyɛ His Excellency Mahamadin. Sɛnea ɛyɛ aban bi middle name sikasɛyɛ no, ɔno deɛ ebia no ɔyɛ prudent. Nti for the second time, meka time a ne yɛ celebrate 6 March wɔ Jubilee House no. People were skeptical in Jubilee House na ɛhɔ so sɛ na mo celebrate. But ɛnɛ ɛyɛ ade ɛda hɔ. Yɛ celebrate causes yɛ hɔ na for your kakra so your matches rehearsals for tomorrow. It's maybe I don't think they're celebrating the friend is saying
ebinom so fi sen kebia enka president emma directive enko ye district levels no nenka enka hwa nenka enka Jubilee House wa nenka district levels no omanye bi
enka himfa
amanfo fi senka Jubilee House nko anenka yenye no nenka ye district any municipals na de hwani amomo anye bi
me pacho mu yo nyina ya adwenkyerɛ Ghana nyenkran Ghana any a districts in your constituencies any municipal and until your decentralization no say a percent decentralization ye shemu kena say ye bibi say a one national column as I see it in ye be so our districts it me ye because almost more districts is only a Ghana for almost so almost contribute to almost quota to the development of this nation in bibi say a ye celebrate ye so dear for your freedom no so bia e feel bi but the most important thing is say send ye be ya yen waste sika and no and His Excellency Mahama or they are to kwem e dey be tin ye celebrating birthday e ye da ye wo inti no da ye wo Ghana and I two ni din 1st July 1960 enya ye sika 1st July 1960 obi baba be yi sa day ni free ho se hu ni mfa so aye day SSC celebrate so let's see Mahama buy no na what the ama ye back say e da yes your friend is saying Ghana enya ye currency enya ye flag enya ye national anthem in the celebration there's nothing wrong the issue ni about the cost assembly today His Excellency Mahama has dealt with it you know it is good that we celebrate. It is also good for us to reflect. So how far that's far. So 69 years, next year 70. At the ben ya as I see a yeni at the ben na car yenye. See as we Ghana is a great country. Obi bi obeka se Ghana at pansam at this time because your dollar CD ratio, your friend is saying inflation na wo ho. You should near baby. Nipa bi pa Ghana crop on person of the it's Ghana there that you cry a addition man. Meaning, I say, yen crew no, I see it me share how you crew need dinner. That is the most important. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong, both to defend forever.
But the amount for Bisu fee say yes, Ghana, let's make our country great and strong, but still I depend on bro so.
I say as the world has now become a global village. It I say, no, won't mean you are free completely. But the Chinese says as a negotiation be a we biano. As I said, Osha Ghana interest first. Because almost see a co chrome. I don't know the almost be a film. Ye too quite co chrome pa. Talk
Matthias say,
I don't know drew what the iron can say will be a person called America, will be a person called UK. But Banny and Omu ye be I'm saying I'm near bro for no year negotiation. It's one more chrome near it. Don't call embassy say, you pay go on more per visa aqua bridge. But me say, me qua bridge, the Matana country ha, Sebaquatina bridge, me quanamaba. Obu also saw on qua bridge crowd dance what ya. Why na juma why be fine ako school into nobody and when we go yen complaining
okay
but the time has come to the Excellency Mahama can the slave trade near the FA it is time for reparation It is time say obroni ni behu say oyusu yen we ye say otan ni colonialism and slavery. Emra so say eso omo ye de so omo ntua ye kakra se nhihye ye wo ho a ebe ma ye susu ye nya omo so mfa so. Eno na se ye hwe. Because it's a global village, obi as so be nya ne yonko mfa so. Sometimes ya na akwa say wo mo mfa so de no do so sin. Ayeso so ye ko mu krum. And say cry ware wom ye do wom wo. Enka no na nka nti saa. But na say obekwa ama no ne no hu bibini ba no waso be ma boni be ma so ne nsa oba ne yire. Oba ma ne yire.
No correct.
Obehwe na bibini ba na broni be ma nti I mean these days no is a global village first cry na nya common. So obetimi wo yes akra e betimi atwa wasu. Minimo bi a oware bibini ba owie na se so oba Ghana wantimi anko fie bio atene ente saa nti ne mesesa nti your commodities no the say etimi hwe na yetimi ye do hwe the gold board here trying to put value to our goals are you good for us to buy
okay
chocolate ayeye wo ha our key commodities no we need to add value to it na ahoden bem na etimi ma ye proper income ebetimi dia ye Kwame Nkrumah set up so many factories. Kwame Nkrumah is a great man. MPP bag a power no omo pese omo say ni din kra but Kwame Nkrumah you be a ni din so
okay
o can say Kwame Nkrumah never dies but ene asem o kan no abem enye after so many years we are still talking about Osajefo. We should leverage on the brand of Osaj. It's not a mini CPP for problem because all party nipa na what take party and the brand they are big. You have not been able to leverage on that brand to come to power. But this country should leverage on the brand of Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as a platform. Na yemfanye den yemfanye de hwehwe na ebesi ye.
Yeah. Nana ya nyame nhyira wo pa ne wadaje awia bibia ni so ebesa so abo pono biom nyame nhyira.
Patrol mesme da wanse.
Yeda se. We ye nana ya achempem Jantoa ne yete ne nka no former general secretary of CPP ne o presidential staffer ne nna kwa kwede nkomo no. Mame nsan kwa agema ne ye ka afenyo mark ne ho nkomo.
Nsem ya kan ya o kiusu MPP there. So see ya no na.
De hia nana ya. Oh, yeah, babaso. Yeah, babaso. We no.
Yeah, na
independence as a can
from a very neutral point of view. New baby or man yali or one. But if a bunny say there,
you win your best so. Your best so.
So yeah, and I said you're not making after your marking and sense me abe. Yeah, the baby you free you know no man this for na nkasa. Omo jitu mu se omo de omo ba ben mu a omo no omo mfa nkrata asem onye hwe nti omo de omo fa kwan bia so ena political parties ena ye edwuma no numbers na de ye edwuma nti duru ba bi na wo hwe ne se kasa bi twe onkrofo nyina afiri wo nchen a se wo bepe kwan bi so ayi bi nti afi ko duru ba bi a obonsa afi na obia infiltrate system no what did you know nti se de enkrofo kasa said na wo busa say enkrofo say pacho na do that me pacho it doesn't take anything away from Ghanaians and it doesn't add anything to Ghanaians whether Afenyo is punished or is not punished what takes something away from Ghanaians what's any nke you say menye sa so so ndinken so ko refer to committee bi okay na ka committee no so hwe hwe okay na yen kasa menye sa na edoso because I know there se bia sa wo hono ma e be call against Oman na be call against the coffers of Oman sika se ne bitia no okay so did they make sure enti ya Afenyo nko a ene obi be ba be ka kire se e sa na me paacho no ya adoso mutaka nso no e sa na menye sa na ya adoso enti sa nkrofo na wo mo kasa asem no wo refer mutaka nso si yen ma yenya asem no mu sa bibia nkoka papa enye dwere de. What has happened there Afenyo apa pontenzo obepacho? What has happened? There are human institutions at the parliament there.
Is it bibia koso?
What has happened?
They na see
what has happened? What has gone on?
I just saw now.
So that is some of the questions I wasn't you able say I want as nipa.
To be a koso
Me say yeah we are members of parliament no mti ba. So did the major no. Enti obi akwa ba no wasi me pa atwa ntwa so a me say me nananom e ka kire ye say me nana me papa ino ata me ne tren o ka kire me say enya asem nyina na e ka kire say pa atwa e so wudi fontira.
Martinidinde Richard Ajiman was a leading member of MPP eka or more communication team home. Mama Samra Sule ho. Sule afenyo apacho. Babi se ni kwanse social panwa. Se be asade we beans kosibio na MP and I say minority leader and a leadership of parliament no. O sorry na okasa at least also unya dance here nyina so ansana oputu message across. One is afọ na ya adwene.
Me no me adwene 100%. Minya.
Sule.
Tintina opinion to say after markings. Honorable member. You from honorable member in Paketwa.
Yeah.
Or say minority leader.
Yeah.
The leader opposition party no. On the more bang
yeah.
Now aba patcho. Enya de ketwa. O wait pow. Say makasem. Na masachu masam na den. Also my chance as a patcho.
Yes.
It's a big idea pan. The question is senke e yampa senya kan yampa there's no way senga after be patch menya asama me kan ade e blue me say ade e blue me say e blue o say me patch senya blue na ade e blue I will insist of course even it's a grounds for you to even say your preparation committee or whatever I don't care say me ampa ABC say me kan I don't see ni pa nko hwem menim dynamic kan say oni me ya adwan
yeah
asama makano me say my fiancé and the enye no kure se no kure dia me insist me minority leader me gina dom kuma nanim me fiancé go nyame kan me say me kan no kure ndi mfa me nko na me nko fa dance mbra me so say enam say enye no kure ntina o say ne sa dia akurasi makanso me nka ye fancy ye nti ma pacho
onye ntum sa manfo bi so kasa so mo tata ne dodo because I say Wama ase eni aba MPP say the mighty minority no inti kwan bi so no let's shut him up.
Na enye grounds we go obenya na o dey strong.
Za
This is the grounds. As some mo say wo could dream me I discover. It's a grounds for me to show the whole world say yeah man do no you man not to.
Yes.
We are vigilant.
Yes.
And asama me ga
me no we adwene
enti ga grounds of vigilance ampa me se muntaka why bibi se me bo ampa from parliament committee I'll come and prove myself na wako ampa me evidence ni me da kire asama kon ka ya ampa samira na umu eden sa o micro minority na ka no you are not a micro minority you are indeed
a mighty minority
but what all patch out na sa asama kon ebia nya no kure gon ka no kura nka o me patch out. In any case, a sign another good sign say, say nipa.
Yeah.
You have to tell the coin. So no matter how mighty is, I've never done a small
politician. Yes.
Now what make I say, I'm a custom, someone can match and say my patcho.
It takes a gentleman to say sorry.
I'm sorry, yes. Yeah. And you also enya asam kutwa anon why then. Why no? No me mususu say, senke no credit ya. You have to stand on his toes. Because some can maintain because I'm one from prayer committee. I'll come and prove it. Tim say enya no I was wait dear too. Then many agents say some can enya no but ampa me nipa ma form. Muntaka facha me my chance asan. Obu so ayesu kan no. Enya no kro was mempene. Pam ko ba pem fam ko. So the market dey betim there no. Ma to say bi.
Yeah.
Onye small politician.
Yeah.
Indeed is a minority leader.
O
didn't go out to me.
On a experienced politician who spent years or parliament or no more.
Okay, Bonnie.
If how would you? And Ukraine say apology no. The tone of the apology no was say Mutaka kase the all cano and yanukure anasini. Mutaka say assembly was personal to him. Or no Mutaka as a minister. Na ono as a minister no ti bibi say ekosokula enyo ono na oye enti afenyo attacking him personally say onu mutaka na eye sa no was the bone of contention that afenyo apacho say yes eno de me power chow. You get it.
Is a BB Kosumum. But any minister no na wo ye.
Mutaka problem was say
or they
a bonus say
okay.
That is where Mutaka say when you call it
yes.
And that attack is a personal one to him. So one on war. So that is where the apology is.
Matthias.
Okay. But yet, say no Francois. Prove it. Go when you say you chiro my own.
Yes.
It is also be a dream. Oh, but yes, and you Muntaka. One
and recruitment into these security services over the years, and you complain and you say protocol. So
you topic for another.
But you can say, after no, why are there 1 year there? Me see on twofold.
Why are there? On so 1 year there.
Why are there? And say why gentleman say, Minya Muntaka. So Pachame, Yamakanamafum. Say, gentleman, we need 100. I have Muslim to Muntian idea.
No, yeah.
Our real good American, some sort of 90 day.
Miss Rajman.
And then I will be
yes.
Simple. Sorry, I'm sorry, Ontiminka. Not a whole minority leader of Nomakins, who is not a small politician in this country. I'm patron, I think it's a plus. But near any say, as someone can also to meet him. Say, as somebody children, my name and pass will be a dream. Oh, say, yeah, for the agents, recruitment, and just more than so. The police, events,
prisons, fire service.
Oh, I'm going to put on man security.
One day.
And then maybe and this will be a dream or what? Also, yes, no.
Yeah.
Number no, and final one.
Yeah.
Me never can what
matter.
It said no club woman after Markins. What Pacho Muntaka fire, Yatiase, Nemo. So be a fraud. Let the country know. Let's see those people out. Never running there. No money. Now, here's a queer anymore. They be a recruitment. Yeah. Now, who level me no TA. And I'm saying a party number of power. He and Tim go for Incobi.
Oh,
Minya, we are not a serious country. That's all mine. Say I'll be a primary school or a cadet. Or SHS or a cadet. Now, what person Kosuja and what person military? Sub what experience?
Yeah. Yamanesa elementary, at the end from primary school, JSS, and the Abedru SS, cadet.
She also been so acquire community police. We don't go on direct car. You scatter with the Muna. Nothing before Nipa dia. Obio, sebi, attention crowd, only left from the right. Basic idea or say you just the funny part sebi, will be, and so he'll be the first person to be recruited. Now, how my manager is in some country, who would not who I say, whoa. Automatically, you recruit too. Because you fit for purpose.
Yes. Pay your physical digital honor. Yes, you've been recruited.
You are fit for purpose.
Yes.
But and then your my muha allegation yet. So be 50 years. I feel you're not going to recruit. That is the one who be a
Mutaka Kraka said there are instances omo the amount for be coach training. Near say pressure. Or diabetes or underlying condition na see be create me wu na omuntimi nkoba busia na manene no so akwa yasem but in real sense before say be recruit no your medical examination near there so pop up
so there's something wrong with our recruitment system. Minya you offer juma una dia over work earlier her passion. We are man or passion for the Juma.
Yes.
You excel.
Yeah. So we are passing.
Football be Bobiano.
Yeah.
He love playing the football.
Yes.
Or passion for Jumano.
Yes.
Over excel.
Yes.
More than getting.
And then
yeah.
What to boa and yes police no parko. Or pe Bosunya Ketu na eden. Anya didi.
So what chinia wonya binye.
Which is wrong. You're wrong. Yampe omo tema. Omo odoma adwuma ka say omo ye adwuma no
na ji adwuma no
omo ne form nwa a job for the boys me party about power nti police station obi afa di mra obo kra o person di mpa gonti on pa kra me do ko police abere nipa no na koma nkasa no on near come for adwuma it is about time I started obi or cadet for political community for they should be the first people say your mom priority umuromu na ne beka no in quote sankwas no in the mind then agum but ebe won say sankwas na beka first no more party for adwuma gasa no omunyango adwuma so am more abranti bi won kron youth no so me need chance bia senior akram from JSS time Sama na maku traffic na chipan.
Traffic no
gina mo. Yes time o sin squatter de. Obe direct kwansa ebo 80 no go school. Me abranta me get bi adman nim
no. Okay.
These are the people who have passion.
Or passion for human.
Any day. Oh. And so boy.
On na mosa.
No go accept because they uniform go on pet. Just man be e pana cho say. O de man bisa. O de man bisa. O de man.
The worst of it is we dey mean ya. Sa kran mame mo ano.
Very good.
Would the traffic so a won se senyo no a enka traffic na free bo ho ba kono no any yanya on se kono no U10 ba ko pe ne wa abonten ho
yeah
inti from wherever you are coming no e was we twa say U10
ansa no wati mako
inti dura no pa say U10 ni generate traffic wa na ama yanya ye betwa U10 no so ama o mo free bo ho ba na to da na hunu traffic na o yembe show. Na the words of it in the say akrambela ebedaletia muni akra ba bia akaka be mienu pa onu be gina say munyina na we no na we no idinatem na ni
odi akwala na tem
ka akra ni ho ago onuru
ba bia waduru oh yes
ampa se say akaka mienu pa uni say we gina mo even 10 minutes kula the next 10 minutes you can
go yes
but say no mum na ne boafu say akra na mo no
aden wagina me no mama nkobi
o say di odi na chini nsu but wono ye special anti akra na mo no antwam di aden ti na wo mo no wonko na wono odidi na tem so de bia ya mi gina ho a sometimes mi ko bi ma no so because I say o mo mfa ni die ma no
but obi aso ntia ne ka o
ukodi traffic so Germany ukodi traffic so a anya say traffic ni Germany traffic o papa Udi swa no wa catch wo bus no bia ayiwom microphone no wa fa mic no wa catch say we will be out in the next 5 minutes. Udi traffic no so ohwe ba bia wo gina na wotimi kire wo say you will be out of the traffic in the next 5 minutes.
And pass for the next 5 minutes
now.
Now
5 minutes you are out.
Well, you are out.
Judgment so me pila a brand no.
Yes.
Ajuma me so
yengina ya pile ajuma mo akwala no ohwe na obedi mfie be say
in the 20s.
Okay. So he's still within the range.
Yeah, 25, 26.
He's still within the range.
Yeah, babem what happened no say. Omo fan wo Swami Municipal Assembly.
Okay.
He said the assembly no mum tuaneka.
Okay.
Ghana Police Service.
Assembly ni mum na afa no. But enye Ghana Police Service. Oh, then na den na mum fa no. Mum regularize ngura.
Yes. Only one out of the lot. Your other ones are more by.
Omo jina baby bebre
ah. Only wanyini, but only be want me fa no. Ayi otu stand to for mention free na. Papa bi wo say
oh yes. Yes.
There people who are passion for
it. No so what are traffic offense or you baby cow?
O jina so wanyina.
Only I'm can say that people are
yes. More passion yes.
Expensive smart you on make cadet. Omo na to kwa this obu a he love the uniform.
Yes.
You be recruitment na nipa yan fa no. Obi a sebi mambisa no. No on na ye fa no. Oba wi nso a onko adwuma. Okonya adwuma nso a e coins na we den okwa akwaje. Ye be sere empanyifo. Ebesre it's about time one sai de kan nyina no yenja ne yenchechire oman nje ona me kan be wie no
me no ya adwene
yenchechire oman ye fa omo tema adwuma no so omra me sina nansi ayi by police for moko nyiska 8 million they return back to chest
yes
once ya ba me point me say we there ya ba me point be to say ejina enipa ntete ene yesu ene the passion for the nation
for the job ene
yes meaning police ni bia obi asem call police station obi ka kire say police ni we dey asem na call no de be court
and pass all the call
police no more dem woni nyina akura nim so no asem na call no de be court
odi mraso
wo no man iska wonye
perfect
So
adwuma mu kra ye o sam krofo ni bo o se akwawe a wasem mo no we de ene wo
very good. And it's not Ghana police service and ye bad o.
No correct. But some
na ye free society mu ko police mu na kasa no. Yes yensem nam. Let us change our attitude.
Baba I them can say ye for more sa papa no bi o party for adwuma no.
Yeah.
Enti oba adwuma oba ye adwuma no as expected. Obi am miss and no oba no dey scap na ye den. Eba.
No correct.
Enti oba biela ndo da se obi gina kwa ho a masa lances so woni bia. Fabra no ye ko.
Mate
entro my as minister enti
bi da so na ye kwen
so minia solid ye so. Unum se na police service any army na ye fa wo wi a after 6 months and after 3 months it means you.
Yeah.
After you show uniform, you show uniform, your first praise and say, Ebe mo abefi. What do uniform na a show no, Ebe befi, Obe dress ya befi. Na Obia who say, we are for Suja. Na Omasuma National Security for, intelligence unit for watch. It in some of Kafa was very near Fancy. Away, as she are gay. Okro ya saying you. And so I know Sanya Manum, Ejai is true. Your funny penny, we are no answer. Yeah, no one say. But and send me a course video. Massa, you can see a set committee there. You have a set.
Matthew, Mamma, 10 minutes. Mr. Sefri Sule Honomo. Inflation, amount for say Ghana inflation, I'm 3.2. It doesn't reflect in our pocket. Is it true?
Well, make Maga say it's true. Currently, let's take some of the indices.
As a dollar above from inflation above from the economic indicators, looks good, but ukojoma na ye kwa kotonie mana, especially mazin spare parts in your day. And you are no more to be complaining say dollar na above from one at least. Dollar maybe I say na 14 cities and 15 cities and at about 10 Ghana cities. A whooping 5 cities a free so. Na intimate near maswa. Inflation so atia ba bejina 3.2 and then the policy rate. Bank of Ghana titiswa number 13 or something. 13 point something. And you ko loan interest form. What is our reason?
Inflation na yakano. The rate inflation na a rate ya to near
yes
price cost ro
yes
no price on cost ro
yes
price cost ro but rate sen na cost ro so rate no cost ro imprebia ne e china se cost intend my inflation then e was ro no man ya to ade mu it take another week month or 2 months before cost rise inflation then abafom you say to ade mu that dia say e nyina e tia say
no correct
inflation bafom no chese ade no yentum
no
mpempenso a
intemso a de tum no na aslo okay
obviously clear Ghana na de pa emiehu inflation pa ye fuel and
dollar yeah
our basic indices are digital so and there's no indices of digital so affect every
aspect of our economy yeah
so use car and to fuel you can see tremendous
improvement yes
say fuel bo apart from Asajina 10 11
yeah.
for a long time
yeah.
6 months in it
10
11 for a corner apart from for 6 months means the inflation there then off dollar about 10 11 for so long since Christmas
from last year you know
it's around 10 11
wow
and so that say inflation there but nya kan na ye me so Abraham Mendes yanti mamufo fuel ya ba form so so want so that
Africa no mo bo short wa everything wa
o se no on so and so to fuel ni nyi dan say me to fuel aba form come you so fail 6.8 and then 5.4 me fail
okay
civil over 120
yes
so above from Indian say above from but also driver also say above from but want so also want to because okoso spare parts also want so but also they also that in ba no port no the dollar no I stabilize it abuo
yeah
me nam kan o
Matias
we important no the dollar no go fa no o comes by 6 months ya dollar 10 president be o buy scar the o buy scanner above from the so tum and then now you are justifiable but then we call last 3 months I go buy $1 no be nam no. Why the situation is here say no ba also too. Yes, we talk at my we are. Only Nambia. No correct. So we see you be a woman so we busy no. I don't say you manage my economy and ember for me out of wo. Say pass my money or appointment obedru fi no from Otibo ho a create to some swame in room hotel. No hotel to macro to kron to franjo to bon. O be 40 cities and 20 cities. And o changwa say
but you have 40 Ghana cities and san obedru fi. Hey.
But I don't travel be out in the two better.
Ah, yeah, this be a can we on follow or say kun.
Or say kun.
Yeah, but dealer one more in Sanya dia unya bi mfo. Nya say driver ni say masa melody short.
From Ketia to Swami.
Omo pai be no. Macro 5 normal price omo ayi bi. Na ye the papa opa for opa menfo. Me have full price no. Me nya I stabilize it. Dollar I stabilize it. I na yen chimamfo. Yen mo o man no engineer. Yeah. And this economy to over price control. So oh yen so I say enye. Yeah. It also yen hu ye homobo. Yeah. Say Yaw Boamah economy no. Agina no ye ka patriotism no. Yeah. Other countries no although more country na Yaw Boamah country na enyi no.
It's true. It's true.
Yes. Although more country no. Ana more country no then.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
But etumbo on penfo bi na mo so won nye odo.
Am on mine no.
Yes. Minya me to abama o kan na me colleague me no dey be me no studio here your MC ya in the next 6 months minya I can come close to you.
It's true.
Minya it's true. E dey better me no otema o mine no I'm saying come back to my argument. So we leader no I dey work no o just gracia every 4 years
4 years pa o ko ye
ma matira there e be about me 20 years in service. Me as Joshua endure for 4 years in service. Yeah, and you expect me to sacrifice myself
for the state. It's
true. We bibi, no say ampa ukun all governors.
It's true.
You support.
It's true. It's true. Me don't hear.
Let's say by example. Some more you know say mukum huma on mine, mukum on mine. Yenina and no why you be person president? Hell, doctor person call parliament. Engineer eco parliament. Doctor all
lawyers say
all the correct professional building biano or parliament
education is a
prime minister. What is there?
The nkwane o.
My brother, what is there? Until obia episode okono. There's something there. The one say okowa in the next 4 years you are a rich man. I don't want to know. In the next 4 years no you
a rich man, Matthias.
And you say you want your mother tractor driver. So no who say Ajiman Sule no no wo obey MP what you say na me driver na me say enye.
It's true.
Enti mpemfo no set pace be my not man for intimi follow na ye pempeja ya man no.
Mate Ajimama memra wo inflation.
When you are Boamah, you are Sule ya na eduru ba bia ya na ne
ene de ono nyina wo the same path
ne mani bi ho no mo ya na asem na no ka no ya na oye
de be ba betu ato no
ya more politician than
senior politician
Ajima inflation na aba form ye kaka aba to an extent cross baby asa so did they mention and baby inflation emeduru dani
3.2 nyezo
about no moye the rarity of the case in say inflation it is used for planning only. Inflation ya the young to yakwa inflationary rate a bit me aboa won to yawa abrabom intimi mfasika emeka wa abrabom empagitri meka abrabom enye hwe ma inti politicians ye play political game ye the wiase kugina inflation so ne ye ho te say as inflation na bibia so did they mention
it's true
ha obun say yanya duru ba bia na esen die wo inti amanfo expectation say inflation ba for ma was say eniema eba for ma wo no they are not seeing it that way so I did 2000 na say inflation ba be duru zero does not mean say 2000 yente so mara zero there be e kire say I didn't be remain 2000
yes
but obet me aplan say inflation ye ya on year rate obet me aplan say afi emfri ne nkope mafe se me ka se me 2000 de akoto ade kuro ni bia me gidi se efri ne nkope mafe no na ɛda so yɛ 2000 nti ɔman a inflation yɛ stable no ɛma ɔmo di dwane bi a ɔpɛ so ɔde adeɛ firi ɔde firi wo a ɔgye di sɛ wobɛtua na fe a ɔma adeɛ ne da hɔ koraa ebi di afe no
ɔde saa boɔ na ma wa
na bɛyɛ nti ɛne wɔde ma wa fe na wotua ne kakra ma no a ɛfa so wɔ so ma no so what the nature no a boa for affordability you can't affordability a de bia so me ka say ya na nipa ka say niema ya affordable a omonti ase ya na omo de ade ne boa na e ka da bi affordability has nothing to do with price it has everything to do with payment so ya kwan ya ye fa so a ye tuaka ene ma ade bia affordable ye tia sisi e bia wo ton wo shirti ana se wo ton mic isi wani mu what say 2000 cedis say me 2000 cedis a e bia enya affordable mame minti to but e bia betimi aka chance say na tie dia opa mame fa nye 4000 na otwe bia for 200 cedis bra for the next 6 months e bia no metimi atua na ya affordable for me
it's true
but me metimi anto 2000 it was not affordable but na metimi ato
4000 no abra utuatua no
kakra so did you meet you say emfa woni baby ene ma bekwa akuduru entoto ya ye betoto ene be ma ablabo ma ye mere enye baby ade ne duru ade ne de se de me kan ne betimi adane achechide e kura enso ebetimi adane soro ade na achechide e untimi ntobi enti yes inflation aba form yes amochire wo anambo amochire wo pa again inflationary basket no ye woni ma Bank of Ghana for no any statistical service for no omudi gum ema ye de calculate inflation obi wo hono mo a na dwene mu eye ne se da bi sa na ema we de se mid gum a mi hunu the reality of the situation enti ba me fa we ni ntum ti se mid we tum ne se itimi nya bibi kakra bi kura e be ye anu be ye papa che se bi we ni be kwa kugum na ye be nya na bebre se say o share inflationary basket na as it is now niema ben any woman once a Bank of Ghana for the statistical service for no e comprehensive bidie nyina wo mu bi bidie nyina niema bia commodities a ye volatile e bitimi akosoro apart from no we ni nyina afiri mu say eno nye basic necessity eno wakofa niema bia ye to no dwa so ntosi a akuafo e pro ayento akofa enyadoa egu no ma yento akofa bidie akofa ne mane wana ade egum obaka critiam na about 3% obitimi aka critiam na about 2 kra but the reality of the situation is that it does not drive any pay dey so I said in the inflation ni dey omo ko school no a omo nim calculation wo ya omo bitimi dey bitu obitimi aye ne fefefe
it is not all the time you hear the reality
very good
on the ground
nipa no a all ya de no
until we can't complain say the inflation rate you gina say it doesn't reflect in the reality of what ground no and until the prices on the market any are there
inflation no enko deflation
but as compared to the dollar rate and dollar na tete above mama cedi again is strength
dollar ati aba form
you who say petrol bo
cedi again strength
yes
petrol bo na me nua ye comparative analysis between petrol bo and driver for instance them say e nipa and the same political game ya making is what landed us where we are anameboa covid by na driver for kai family ensa e ka chwo mto mum family
yes
meboa
yes social distancing
yeah omo family no ntino omo se na omo oboka enti omo to fuel mu
omo to lorry fame
yeah what did they mean
yeah
covid no call you know they have gone back to their territory omo san for omo miensa na sa ka iska no omo anye mfiri so
no correct
one ye catch room say debi ka iska bo ye den do na inuan man this for that they were in opposition wom se mon konko bu spare pass bo na all support to driver no what did they mean no mon ko bu spare pass bo and then mu spare pass bo
any yebuza
and see yebuza
as spare pass ni so also cover the be good time abo no dollar rate they calculate duty man was very low
very good oko 2022 somewhere in 2021 there about fuel ko ya ko duru 22
yeah ko 23
yeah
20
na fuel
2022
na fuel 11 na Accra bus 70 cedis yeah I guess na 60 cedis kuna it was when fuel got to about 17 and one to more 90 cities. So did them. In 2022, full reverse ya san be through. Episode 12 kla. In 2022, anamebwa. Your casual Montie, so the same political game.
And I've been at 10.
The same political games. They say 11.4. 10 point. Diesel 11 point something.
But petrol girl and I'm 10.46.
Yeah. And a diesel 11 baby.
Yes, maybe a 12. Yes, true.
But mind you, if you 14, 13.8.
Yeah. Not a tiaba.
So did they mention. But political game no, you're born and unknown. If you 22, ebe through 12, and put what time the chairman antis one. You expect to say if you 13.8 by 11 or it is.
Never sir, now the ordinary Ghanaian. And then so far, we play a political Ghanaian, game, all right.
Who played that political game? And you ain't Ghana for ya.
Oh, right? More politics now, more yeah.
No, could say any politics. That time, me. I am.
You do politics.
I am a politician. I am a politician. You are talking about two different things altogether. Politics and politician are different. Politics, the UBIB.
Mommy, no, Tijom, no, no, more, dear, more, no.
Politics, but if you cry constituency women organization. Entity. Me a politician. I'm better radio, so me cry some no call silver last year. Me can rent seeking behavior of the market. HDM. Me boy. Catch them. I remember. No, now yeah. I remember coming to that program with Lordinosa. Yeah. Me can rent seeking behavior of the market. HDM how market limit me use the atmosphere no. Adia pen faswa fatasenka omope. That time no wo kan na omadwene omo say ase wo ka theory wi a eye absurdity ase wadwene ye adwuma na se wo kasa enti ade na ye no se ye politician no eko share chire na ye atia mu say fuel a yate so afiri 22 aba beduru 13 and I say driver for say that's about half of it. Driver for so omoti so onye because papers why then say ye to ade mu na no mato mu ne say ye teso a om si yakofa abegu na ye to mu na mo nkofa megu you correct ye to ade mu na dia ene no a wugina ade ho to ade no ma fra obi na watum ye teso dia wo si na makofa abegu enti sansem ni nyina no a mo de ye politics no la ena akwaba ena etia ye ne enti inflation na okay inflation no emwa Ghana e wo kwan bia so. Now the dangers are as our community say. We share inflationary rate as it stands now. Or might be an inflation what 3.2 3.3 dollar around it. And go send a bank base rate in number 4.
Oh yeah.
Go send a base rate and number 4. Now and then 15 rather. Yes.
Okay.
So if the inflation is enokra, I didn't a base rate no, and that's what's wrong.
Not say.
I didn't. What one thing I na ye nuanom ema ye ntiase wo ne say ye politics no ema no koye bibi ti say as Ghana ni bia wo ye adwuma bia akobobosin ansa na obaye adwuma, which is also not true.
The case, yes.
What did you do? So ye chechire o man na no me chechire o man from a very neutral point of view. Now obi or person will take advantage, will take advantage of the environment, the conducive environment na aban na chechire no. Now or the what tie aso de aye adwuma. Say okoyi wadwen say eye MPP e na wa ban mu ne. Enti o ye tia MPP a. So what did they make sure no? Echina it will come back and hit you harder.
Mate.
And on the
impact. So okay, ending of 2020, inflation goes up to 54%.
Because there were no productivity.
But some anwa, it was around
anwa yellow no 1,002 near the demo.
Drastically,
Benatati aba from pa.
The other one I say. Dream maybe a nipa suban.
Oh yes. Yes. A nipa suban so
there are many products and him say price was very high.
But I drop it.
Let us know in this the price
I want about from yaw. I mean can okran chiro. I want to call soro no. Me nua Suleiman what ewo aduma say enipa na wode anwa no baaye no e call stores bi so okofa na anwa that was not the price
some komo ye kase ye dia ye nyanko abusan fo de mu si a ye de na Montie adwumadi say na ya sorry meda eye sulase Sulemana Mohammed ye CPP Ashanti Regional Organizer meda na se awie pa ne anwumre sasoso enamaminua Richard Ajiman so a member of the NPP, leading member of course, and Osaso Eka NPP communication team home, on also a Bekaya home, a Rie, and you may not hear anymore, say Abdul Mujib Rahman, part of the NDC communication team, Eka government communication team, or operations manager, our STC, Eba Bekaya home, Bibinti went to me, Amba. Edemusi, I say, I say, close sack for now, or more cost strike, you know. Matese yese omone government ewo meeting bimu nwumre ya nkomo bi ekoso ne ade ye monitor situation no ndi ase won ye de news no eba no a bibi ba ne se o se hia se ye de ebremo a ye de ebebremo busiafo ye de mo siase midin ede nana Yaw Boamah libi abogaseda enkoma me producer ye Dominic Kwaku Boateng Kuku Veronica Jando Kosia Somwa ya Grace Simon Asante Ebo Benedict nom omunyina eta machina nwumre yetimi ababeso mo nyankopon ya admechina yebesa so ene matena se